Okay, here we go. Welcome, everybody, to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Mokwena. I am your host, and this, of course, is the show where we love South African football. We love African football, but more, and every now and then we go to Europe. But for most part, we're focusing on South African and African football, and where most of the time we're looking at the Betway Premiership. It does come some days where we get to look into Africa, and into Africa means that we are watching. Into Africa means that we're watching today Orlando Pirates versus CRP. Whenever Chiefs, Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, Bafana, Bafana are live, we are going to be live covering the games. Very interactive show, as you will know, so feel free to jump in at halftime. At halftime, I'll let 5 people in, and if we can get to 35,000 likes, we will continue on, and I'll let everybody get a minute of what they think of what is happening during the games and while we are watching. Now, today we're going to have two matches. We're going to have Paris versus BELOUIZDAD. This is the CAF Champions League, but then also we're going to simultaneously be watching Kaizer Chiefs versus Golden Arrows, which is going to be the other game we have for today that we are following since, man, like I said, we know who's playing. But in any case,
hello. Hello, hi. How are you?
The
game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
How does the slip look for today? Straight win Pirates, over 2.5, draw. How does it look for Kaizer Chiefs versus Golden Arrows? Tell me, guys, what your bet slips are looking like while I give you a little bit more information. Now, Orlando Pirates is number 2 in the league. 11 games played, 9 wins, 2 losses, 22 goals scored, 5 against, and then, of course, 27 points altogether. CR BELOUIZDAD is having a bit of a tough time there in Algeria. Number 9 in Algeria League 1. They have 11 games played, 5 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses. They have scored 13 goals and conceded 5. They have a grand total of 19 points, but it is fair. We're going to be fair. They do have 2 games. They do have 2 games in hand. CR BELOUIZDAD. In the last 5 games, they have 4 wins and 1 loss. The last time out was versus Zawiya, who they beat 1-0, and before that they beat Ahly 1-0 in the Champions League. Then, of course, Orlando Pirates, in their last 5 games, they've got 2 losses, 2 wins and 2 draws. Last game out was a shock 1-0 loss to Cape Town City. Starting lineups for CR BELOUIZDAD is Zegba in goal, Benayada, Selmi, Kasef, Meziani, Benguit, Keraj, Chabi, Slimani, Mayo, and Hadet. Khanye Mayo, of course, playing over there for CR BELOUIZDAD, scored in the last game. Then we have Orlando Pirates, Chain in goal, Bisi Sasane, Hoto van Rooyen, Makaula Mbata, Maswanganyi, Mfuke Nkota, and Mabasa. There, of course, Makaula making it back into the midfield. They were strong midfield that thing. So let's see what's going to happen this time out. Whether Pirates can be able to win this game. Very, very tight group. But before that, let me read some of the comments here. Welcome to those watching on YouTube as well. How's it fun? Fezzi says up the Bucks. Okay. Mokwena says we're winning as Orlando Pirates. Agent says the Minister of Electricity in the GNU. Good afternoon, OT. Yes, let me ask, guys, what do the GNU activities look like today? Have members arrived from their trip to the Democratic Republic of Congo? Is the GNU together in order to watch Pirates lose? Are you guys hoping for Pirates to lose as the GNU? How is it looking? The GNU? Tell me, guys, are we still enemies? Are we still doing an enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing? Please tell me how you guys are sitting with that. I am watching Chiefs, but Chiefs only starts at 3:30, Kwanda. Only at 3:30. Good to join the live. I hope Orlando Pirates wins. Welcome, Cole GSG Sports. Welcome. Open Mic says, Adam said to join Sundowns. Who else saw it? Hey, people are signing. That's just sitting. Nothing has been announced, nothing has been discussed. Offer. Yeah? There's been inquiries made. That's all we hear. But Asiko Lapo, we'll speak about those ones at 3:30. The GNU is critical but stable, but some are stressed by their game, so it's decided. It's divided. So what I'm hearing from you is that Pirates is Osinda, agent. They're going to get by just because Chiefs is playing as well. But we'll see. Okay, let's get into the actual game. Orlando Pirates versus CR BELOUIZDAD is a very interesting game. In the game that Pirates played in the first leg, it did feel like a game of two halves. And it felt like when CR BELOUIZDAD started putting on the pressure, they could have gotten something from that game. I think that Pirates has to look out for some aerial threat from CR BELOUIZDAD. The last game, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the attacking was coming from the right-hand side of the attack, which means that Hoto might be the target for this game. And if Hoto is the target, he's got to make sure that he doesn't go too far up in order to make sure that, man, at least they stay a little bit more disciplined at the back. Because Abo Mayo having scored from a corner last time, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be looking for high balls at some point in this game. So that is what Orlando Pirates has to look out for, especially owing to the fact that Usesane no Spisi are not necessarily the best when it comes to headed balls. But one thing that they do have going for them in this game is that Ubuilu Makaula, which means that more often than not, there's going to be cover. Makaula is a very good player when it comes to how he protects the defense, especially Van Rooyen more than anyone, but Van Rooyen and Hoto, which means that he's going to have a lot of work cut out for him. But it is a more defensive change because Umbata, no Dlamini, were not necessarily doing the job in terms of defensively versus Cape Town City, even though they did have more of a chance to beat Cape Town City. They just didn't take their chances. As it stands in the group right now, Ahly almost made people very happy yesterday, going 1-0 down early to Stade Bijan, and then they were just able to come back and do the things. They were able to come back and win that game 3-1, which means that Ahly currently is number 1 in the group with 10 points, with 1 round left. Then you have Orlando Pirates at number 2 because they've got 2 wins and 3 draws. Orlando Pirates, 2 wins and 2 draws. Hey, I'm looking at a live score. Orlando Pirates is the surprise package of the Champions League, one of the few teams that remain unbeaten in this year's competition. And CR BELOUIZDAD breathing down their necks, also just 1 point behind them. So Pirates on 8 points, BELOUIZDAD on 6 points. Very important game this becomes. But here's the thing. What we know about these games is that the teams from up north tend to know their limits. And they tend to know, Guti, when they go somewhere, they don't try very hard. If this was game 1 or 2, CR BELOUIZDAD wouldn't be pushing or trekking or doing anything. They'd come in, get their draw, and go home. But because Pirates beat them away, and because of how the group is looking, you have to try set yourself up for a very good chance towards the end of the group to try and get something from those games, or something from the group in order to get through. So CR BELOUIZDAD will be a lot more positive, I think, in this game, but I think they are going to wait for the second half for them to go a little bit harder. The nice thing about the Pirates in this game is that they just have to wait until BELOUIZDAD starts pushing people forward, and that's going to create a lot of transition opportunities for Umfukeng, for Unkota, to maybe take advantage of that team on the counter. Kana in football, baraki transition on the counter. They'll be able to get something from there. So let's see what's going to happen in this game. I wonder if Umayo, man. I wonder if Umayo has now earned his spot at team in, because in the first leg, hey, Umayo was playing right back. Then he has to run up and play as a striker. Then I'll cross. I'm a corner. I had a corner. Hey, he was auditioning hard the last time we saw Umayo versus Orlando Pirates. Let's hope, man, that the audition went well and he's not stuck with having to do everything. People who said Pirates would not make it to the knockout stages. Well, it's not done yet. It's not over yet. There's still a lot of work to do because it is still open. I mean, if CR BELOUIZDAD were to win today by Champi Pirates, they go to 9 points to Pirates' 8. And then it's a final day showdown. Even if BELOUIZDAD Well, if they were to win, they also go level with Ahly, if not above Ahly, because they've beaten them. So it's still a very open group because Stade Bijan Shem, it just donates points at this point of the competition. Guys, I need 65,000 likes. 65,000 likes, please. Kupa 65,000 likes, please. And then, of course, Kupari gift. Kupari gift, guys. Sendang the gift. Papa Khosi, thank you so much for the rose there. Okay, let's see. Feel it, we're here. Should South African teams have the South African flag on their tees? Looks nice on CRB. Interesting point. I know that it's mandated with the national teams, but I don't know how it would look on our kids. They are representing South Africa, even though GNU stuff. I don't know. Is it maybe something we speak about in speaking about the patriotism that South Africa has? Do we have patriotism as South African fans like that? Hey, I'm looking at my coach and Cedric K speaking there. Paris doesn't look like they want to claim this victory. Lots of long ball, says Oraketso. CR wants a draw because they know they'll win their next game. ASAP says friends of BELOUIZDAD. Oh, Nazo. GNU. The GNU has come together. 50K. Okay, 50K. Let's go to 50K. Lerato says 50K. Me, I want 65. 35K. In the second half, I leave it open and everybody can go there. What is Made in China doing? Kimang Made in China. Kimang Made in China. Hey, Mara, you guys. Really match soweto, man. Mashallah, inshallah, habibi. Oh, inshallah, welcome. Well, we're going to say inshallah for Chiefs. For me, I'm going to say inshallah for Chiefs. We'll see. Mara, for Pirates, we're also inshallahing. But you are a habibi in the GNU, so we can't say anything. Oh, you guys come up with the weirdest open mind. Says that made in China ki chain. I'm telling you, chain. Good, it's chain. It's not chain. Here comes Pirates. I wonder if Baronza's there, guys. We on an episode of Three Man Press on YouTube. Please check it out. It's my other channel with Lindo Pep and Football with Khalifan. Please go check it out. Very, very, very insightful chats we have there. We were discussing what South African teams need to do in order for them to go out and win these games, right? Need to go out and win these games, especially in Africa. And we spoke about the dark arts, obviously, trying to trick the ref, doing all those type of things. Cool. But then there's another part that we spoke about, and that has to do with fans and atmosphere. Do we take it for granted, the idea that we need to create intimidating atmospheres as South Africans? I mean, when you go and play in the north, Giddy Laser, Giddy Mira, Giddy, the clouds of smoke, it's the noise, it's all of that stuff. Are we doing our teams a disservice by not making sure that our stadiums also have that feel, man, that look and feel? I remember the Blue Bulls years ago playing Orlando Stadium. They played Orlando Stadium, and they said that the whole week, because they said that was going to be our advantage, the noise, all of that stuff. Do we stand to benefit from us fans really coming in and saying, guys, we are backing the teams with everything that we have and trying to make these places more scarier? Or, man, is it right the way that we're doing it? Because you look at Mamelodi Sundowns and, sometimes the atmosphere when it's like a group game, you're not sure. And I'm talking about the high-end teams. I'm talking about your Pirates. I'm talking about your Mamelodi Sundowns. We saw yesterday, for example, when Sundowns was playing in Maniema, there weren't that many people in the stadium. But did you expect a team of Sundowns' caliber to fill out the stadium and make a noise? Are we missing out on those places? Question for the comments. Are we missing out on that advantage? I didn't know you guys have weird nicknames. The GNU will not be happy today. Hey, Butali. ASAP says, I wonder why South African teams are so nice to these North African teams. Here, I'd love some hostility. That's what I'm saying. Or is it just not in our nature? Are we just nice people? Sometimes you gotta make people land the airport in Cape Town and then have them drive to Limpopo to come play a game. You gotta do things like that. Just for that day, you must lick here Stadium. Like what Nigeria does. Likia Stadium once. I mean, not stadium, Likia Airport. Okay, 15 minutes in. Not too much to write home to. Pirates with more of the possession, but it still remains a no shots on target game up to this point. 0-0 for both teams on both statistics. So let's see. It seems both teams are playing a very cautious game. Nobody wants to make the mistake and slip, which I must say is an African thing. Maybe Pirates is doing itself a favor by not doing that. There comes the crosses. There come the crosses. You gotta win that first. You gotta win that second ball. Oh, Mayo taking a shot. No, Mayo. Yeah, Cape Town City, Ishai Pirates. Then all of a sudden, Mayo's shooting from range. Yeah, man. All of a sudden, Mayo shooting from range. Ow, let's see. But he played his black. We need to take tips from Jordaan. Most OT in that case, they will learn Limpopo Airport. They're not stupid. You provide reasons. Okay, that's what Nigeria did to us. No, they chose to land at a different airport, and that airport closes at 10 o'clock, and we couldn't get anybody out to go and see them. Unfortunately, also, we can't get them food or anything. They're going to have to just get on the bus and drive to the stadium. You think that all of these things happen, Jay? Guys. These teams plan these things. Why do you think that, now we're going to, the only hotels that are available and not full, unfortunately, it's these ones. Oh, you want a training ground? Oh, sorry, you can't get a training ground. You can't get a training ground. Otherwise, when they come here, Chiefs is offering, Tax is offering, you can train wherever you want to train with a high performance center. Did they call that offside? That wasn't offside. Did they call that offside? Pirates fans, if you guys rob CRP, will you be honest and tell me in the comments that you guys profited, you benefited from that game? Or little Tola? Because when you saw that one, that run was onside. Can the CR BELOUIZDAD fans start going, Bakalile? Hey, those South teams, those teams from the South. Hey? Masebutswana, Baleta Mota Bottle, and they're fafazing everywhere on the pitch. When we play against the South African teams, the refs are on their side. Kanamaleme Kutso was the one who said this. Look at Mayo. He never worked this hard when he was in SA. But look at him. Defending, playing the ball up, ngapha, he's tackling, he's crossing. Hey, Malia Setenzelwa ngale. Okay, let's see. Tito Utseni today. Yes, Utseni Tito. Mara kabona or Tito etsang. He should have a better platform to play because Mbata might be sitting back a little bit more with Umakaula. And then when they sit back like that, give Tito some space. But if it's Dlamini and then you have Mfukeng cutting inside, it becomes an issue. Slimani getting the first yellow card of the game. But Mfukeng is overdoing it. I wouldn't mind benefiting, says Kwanda. Mayo will score a hat-trick, says Kele. So Hepan. Maybe he's getting paid more on that side. But Kali, you'll be shocked. Most of them that are even overseas are making pretty much the same money that you would make if you were playing for one of the big South African teams. Most of them. There we go. Pirates 1-0. Mofukeng. Mofukeng, give us a better celebration. Pirates have taken the lead.
I just got the notification. It's a goal.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Opening the scoring at home. That means that you can relax a little. It may open up some spaces. Some okay play there by Paris. Played the ball in, shot deflected, forced the keeper to have to come across his goal and try and keep the ball out. In keeping the ball out, he played it directly to Umfukeng, who still had a tough finish but was able to get it there. Paris profiting there by a couple of mistakes by ICR BELOUIZDAD. Zagreb there, Zegba didn't have a chance there, Shem. I didn't have a chance. Oh, you can't be offside there. Why would you put your hand up? That's not an offside play. I thought I saw Maronza there. Cape Town City is not one of the big teams in SA most. No. The comparison is if you were to go to the Chiefs, maybe a Sundowns, he could probably earn more. They don't earn that much more than over here, that side. Also, those teams also have some financial problems at times. You saw it with Elias Mokwena, for example. So they're not earning that much more than they would in the country, or as much as we think they are. Yeah, sometimes you think that Umuntu, just because overseas, he's getting 10 times more or whatever. You have to be playing elite football for that one, or play for a team that is elite. Nang no pesi. Hey, Qatari SC allegedly. South Africa representing South Africa well. Oh, GNU. Yeah, PGNU. Eh? When people lead, it's GNU. Nice all. The GNU was making a noise when Sundowns was losing. The moment they start winning, you are now South Africa. Hey, Nina Nyaslupa. Yeah, group stage form is temporary. Should we tell them about beautiful football? Kalile. Yesterday, you guys were sitting like this. You guys were sitting like this during your game. Here, Shembe, like this. Hey, Niminye. It's like you're even given up on the game. Wena Shembe. Don't tell people about form and class. Okay, let's see. You can't send PR to do anything. Ocho, BELOUIZDAD. Also depends on the currency in that country. True, but for the most part, they account for that. So you're not gonna get like for like. Like you're not gonna get. I'll use an arbitrary number. You're not gonna get 200,000 rand and then you get 200,000. I don't know, euros. Let's say, right? They're going to do the maths. You'll probably get 8,000 euros. You get what I mean? Things like that. So it's not as high bar for bar as what we think it is, and that's part of the reason why a lot of South African players aren't going overseas, because it's comfortable here. Imagine going overseas to go be the foreigner, to go be the outsider. Kanti here you can steady sit down and get a young 250 a month. Nje, uhlezi. 150, 100,000 a month. Nje. And you'll still be loved. You'll still see your family. You still get people stopping you. Now you go that side and you have to deal with languages and all of that stuff for the same amount of money. That's why we're not seeing a lot of players going overseas. That thing is gone. It's not like that time, Bo Penny, where Penny was getting what? 500,000 rand a week. Okay, let's see. Hotto is a really hard worker. No, Hotto has always been a hard worker. I think he's an underrated worker as well. You know, what people say that he can't. People say that he's not a great player, but he works very hard for that team. Again, back to the question of and quality be quality for working hard, or is quality just the skills that the player possesses and the things that they can do outside of what they contribute towards the team? There are plenty of players that contribute a lot, and most of us consider them dihomo, whatever. Hotto's a very hard worker for Pirates. Very, very hard worker. We're just feeding them their own medicines as agent. Minya FC wins CAF OT. Khohlwa beautiful football. Nadik Melen Khohlwa. CR BELOUIZDAD needs to push harder and score 2 goals. So King Ronald, how long have you been a CR BELOUIZDAD fan? How long? Because you guys in Ghana, have you been a lifelong CR BELOUIZDAD fan for you to be speaking like that? Usbisi. Usbisi. That was a handball. That should have been a handball. I think. Look at Mayo. A free roll Mayo. But when we get to South Africa, you must carry us. You must carry us. As Fulgu's are next, you're the guy. CRB failed on parking the bus. Now they are forced to come out. They are. And that's going to allow Pirates to score more. This game could end 3-0. Overseas has opportunities to win the Ballon d'Or. Overseas in Africa. I don't know about overseas in Africa. When we start, hey, Chain! Hey, Chain! I think give them the corner. 1v1. 26 minutes in. And they miss.
What bafana, man. What?
Can somebody tell me what Van Rooyen was trying to do there? It's too late for you to try and stop the offside trap. They've already ran past you. Why did he try and stop it there? Not even a save, just wide. Mara guys, are we overranking some of these teams? Are we overranking some of these teams, guys? Chiefs is going to be postponed, isn't it? Look at the people still walking in. Chiefs is going to be postponed, ne? Hey, Nati. Game starts at 3:30. Ufitla Stadium ka 3:30. Oh, wait, no, wait. Ufitla Stadium ka 27 minutes past 3. Guys, I may be behind. I'm streaming the Chiefs game on my phone here in front of me. And then on the screen, that's where I'm watching on my TV. That's where I'm watching the CR BELOUIZDAD game. We are going to cover both games. I'll have the scores up for both ones. Don't worry. Let's go. Hey, wait. Mayo. Uya kai Mayo. Oh, God, are showing some strength there. Past it. Where are you going? He was right next to you. You should have played that to Tito, man. Maranko Tamara. Ish, I hope this rain doesn't affect how we want to play today with the ball and with the field. You know how I feel about Chiefs games.
I'm scared, but I'll tie the liver.
I'll tie the liver. I'll tie the liver. Mfundo starting, so maybe that's something. Here comes a corner for Orlando Pirates. CRB has never been make sure. They're not make sure what. They beat Ahly, but they're not make sure. Watch Chiefs on the big screen and watch Pirates on your phone. What's important is that I'm watching both games. That's the only important thing. Kota is not flexible. Saleng should be on the starting lineup. Hey man, as long as Pirates is winning, I think it's okay, honestly speaking. I'm literally watching the game through you. Tabs, what's happening, Tabs? What's happening? You can watch the Pirates game. Good decision making by Kota. Arrows will play under the same conditions. Hey, I'm tying the lever. Army, we tie the lever. We're brave. We're just gonna be brave. Kota, hi corner. We need him to have an honest conversation about him. Okay. Must you be honest, the general? What has Mfukeng done in this game outside of the goal? What has he done outside of the goal? If we're being fair. Okay, let's see. Listening to the game while talking in the taking the shower. Thank you, Kabzozo. Let's says, do you still consider Chiefs as a big team in South Africa? Me, I've never considered them as the big team. I've considered them as the biggest commercial team. But in terms of football, I'm gonna say top 5 so I don't break my own heart. I thought Mozambique is a closed stadium. Why is there water coming in? Man, it's not closed. That thing is just for decoration, agent. That thing is just for decoration at the top. I think it's closed for the fans. And we have kickoff. Kaizer Chiefs versus the Golden Arrows. Kaizer Chiefs coming to this game. Number 5. 12 games. Played 5 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses, 16 goals scored, 15 goals conceded, for a grand total of 18 points. Golden Arrows, on the other hand, coached by Musa Bilankulu, co-head coach with Kagiso Digashwe, as they used to call him over in England, are the Golden Arrows are the Golden Arrows coaches. Golden Arrows comes in number 10, 11 games played, 4 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses, 10 goals scored, 10 goals conceded, for a grand total of 15 points. In their last 5 games, they have 2 draws, 1 loss, and 2 wins. Is Makola going to get his mandatory yellow card? Their last game out was 0-0 draw versus Amazulu on the 4th of Jan. Kaizer Chiefs, on the other hand, beat Stelli's 2-1 midweek to make their record 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Stelli's win, 8th of Jan. Cape Town City loss, 5th of Jan. And then these 2 teams in the last 5 games that they've met each other, Golden Arrows has won 3 of those games. There have been no draws, and Kaizer Chiefs has only won 2. Oh, nice section here. Yes, BELOUIZDAD. Only 1-2. So the last game out was the 5th of March 2024, where Kaizer Chiefs beat the Golden Arrows 1-0. And then before that was the 28th of October 2023, where Golden Arrows beat the Kaizer Chiefs 2-1. The starting lineups have Watenga in goal, Chitolo, Phillips, Tsele, Dube, Van Roy, Manchiane, Ndwandwe, Sibia, Mtanti, and Moon as the starting lineup for Golden Arrows. Then Kaizer Chiefs has Vuma, Cross, Blom, Miguel, Ditlokwe, Mtetwa, Mart, Potsani, Vilakazi, Shabalala, and Duba as the starting lineup. Vilakazi getting a chance to come inside. And then, of course, Miguel and Blom playing in the back together with Cross, a guy who was crying. Hey, he was very cross when he was subbed out to the point of tears. Last game out, he's getting another start for the team. So let's see what can happen in that game. Hey, Mabuti Kanyeza left, and Mabuti Kanyeza joined, was it Super Sport? Cheaper. He joined Cheaper, sorry. He joined Cheaper as the assistant coach to Utabo September. Let's see how that goes for him. Kota's childish man. OT relay is being watched. No, I was just asking a question. What's important is you seeing the golden and black boys on the big screen and those. OT, tabs. Please leave me.
Oh, no, my brother. Let me be happy in peace. When you are sad, it's for now. Later, you're going to thank me. Bye-bye.
My sister, though. I know. Please leave me alone, guys. I just want to laugh and have fun with my team. So we needed last week. We need to win again this week. But Golden Arrows is coming at us. Our father was tend. They call their fans the Tender Nation. First shot. Hey. Stellies is doing the most. Yes, I'm Stellenbosch FC fans FC. Stellenbosch FC fan club gave us an update. Stellenbosch is leading 1-0 in their game. Gotta keep Stellies. The energy when you announce Chiefs of the game. It's my team, guys. It's my team. Hey, Mayo really wants to go. Afternoon OT, just woke up from a nap. Hey, bongs. I'm quite sure that the other teams in the Stellies group did not see it coming. I'm actually happy that Stellies is doing well. I'm very happy that Stellies is doing well. The last few guys that have represented us, it was a bit tough. Let's go, guys. Let's go. The only thing I'm going to change, guys, is that I need to switch off the timer because my timer has issues when it has to be both. I'll let you know what the time is as we go along. So let me just switch off the timer. And then I will let you know what the time is. You see, because when I do that, then it starts doing weird things. Cannot show you any live elements of anything because copyright. Copyright. I'm not allowed. But we're watching both of them. Don't worry, Standard Nation will meet Tabang Tabong football. Pirates handballs, no judgment against them. Even the foul by Makaula favors them. Oh, hey, Bamlandu. Oh, Cross. Cross is having a tough time. Even today, one must win. We'll see. We'll see if Chiefs can win this game. Oh, Cross is being targeted by his former team. By Mazi. Every team knows to go down Chiefs' left-hand side. Yet we don't know to double up. Mara, let me not complain. Let me not say anything bad yet. Corner golden arrows. Sundowns will dominate in the CAF conference. Wait, in the CAF confederations. Bradley Cross is not a Chiefs material, says Utapelo. Yeban. Guys, every 2 minutes, we'll just keep switching over to the different teams because we're watching both games. I just needed the other game to start. Oh, Mayo, you can't lie down when you win studs up first. You got that Polka studs up. This is what I've said. The left back position. Okay, let me start by saying I'm on record as one of the people that wanted Cross to sign for Chiefs. I was very happy when Cross signed for Chiefs because he looked like a very promising left back. So I want to start there and be honest with you guys that I wanted Cross at Chiefs. I say that to say the problem with the left back position is that we don't have cover for the left back specifically. So this started earlier in the season with Sereno, who used to default to the left-hand side. And because he doesn't come back defensively, it used to put the left back out of position. So a little bit with Uditlokwe as well. And the moment that the left back moves up, the defense has to shift and the defense doesn't speak to each other very well. So it became a problem. My thought would have been that you go to a normal winger system and you make sure that there's people who can cover each other, who keep coming back to cover, so that by the time you reach the left back, you would have had to beat the left wing as well. That's what I think is happening on the left-hand side of Chiefs tactically, and that's because also we commit 4 players up front. So in committing 4 players, it becomes an issue because la shotelwa when you're defending. So it's either your winger comes back or your CDM covers the wing. But you need cover or else you're going to be in trouble. Think about what Makaula does for Hotto and Van Rooyen in the Pirates team, for example. Aye, velile, swabule oitula o game. Mara BELOUIZDAD is poor. Wow. Oh, Chiefs is chasing shadows already. Chiefs is chasing shadows already. Evanna. Oh, of course, yeah. Yo.
Hey, wrong day. Long life.
Hey. Then it's 2-0 up. No. This says you're not crying today. Why? Oh no. You're not crying because you came in Karinako. You came in when you were leading. Adams is paying his last respect to Stellies. 2 Stellies. Chiefs signed Sam to sing in team's choir. But he got injured, guys. He got injured earlier on and it was a big injury. Didn't he break his leg or something? Relax, OT. We're winning. Overthinker. When Chiefs is attacking, you're watching Pirates. When Arrows attack, you're looking at Ronald. That's the tough thing about watching both games at the same time, but more perspective will be given. So halftime now, we're going to head to halftime with Orlando Pirates. So I'm going to let you in. I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to have a conversation about what's happening in the Pirates game because of the staggered kickoff. Then when Chiefs goes to halftime, I'll let 5 people in to discuss what happened at Chiefs. So don't worry. I've got you covered. I've got you covered here. Even if I don't see something. Hape go dstv stream ra kgona go shapa replay. Pirates don't play an emotional game for no reason. Yes, it was a handball, Mara. Do you have to go and scream and shout? Relaxani, machend. Guys, Arrows is out playing Chiefs, eh? Arrows is out playing Chiefs, eh? And then they go and do that. Ooh, decision making a good PSL. Corner CR BELOUIZDAD. Remember, this is where they scored last time out. Or they're very good at this side of the game. Let's see if they can find somebody in the box. Look at the player that's standing in front of the chain. That's what the set piece coaches are teaching these guys. Arsenal does it too. Somebody stands in front of your goalkeeper and literally stops them from being able to come out. Ben White does that better than anybody else. Here comes Chiefs on the counter. Ufunani umthetho le? Did I just see 5-6 passes? Potsani. Just saw 5-6 passes from Chiefs. Yo. You're watching 3 games as bongs. They can't outplay us. If they don't take their chances, they won't hurt us. Now, this game, it's 50-50. But I saw King Ronald. Kiboni. Happen again a little delay. Oh, Mario going for goal just like that. Here comes Chiefs again. Let's see. 12 minutes into the Chiefs game. 43 minutes into the Orlando Pirates game. Guys, Arrows is actually building the ball quite well. I'm surprised. I don't know, those from Standard Nation, is this how your team normally plays? Into the box again. I get a little box entry. Another box entry by Arrows there. Played wide. I don't know about Nkota being on the outside like that, but I do like the idea of him cutting in and shooting. So let's see how that one plays out as well. Oh, Van Rooyen. Pace. What is the role of your captain? I don't know anymore. I don't know. It seems like Umar dictates what he wants to do. I'd want to put him in an 8 where he's going back and forth box to box, but I don't know. Nazo, there's that ball over the top. Are we finally playing that ball in behind? Oh man. Coach Nasreddin Nabi. There's a ball that I've been begging Chiefs to play. There's a ball. It's a ball that is played in between the goalkeeper and the defense, and you let your players run onto it. Oh, yes. Pirates. Otto just couldn't trap that ball. 2 minutes to be added on in the Pirates game before we go to halftime. Please remember, if you want to jump in, you have to be watching the Pirates game and you have to be following me on TikTok. So for those watching on YouTube, please join me while I'm live now on TikTok, and then we go from there. So halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We'll have a conversation about what we're seeing in Igame Pirates. But so far, 1-0 to Orlando Pirates through a Rilem Fukeng goal. And then 0-0 Chiefs and Arrows. Corner Pirates. Mara, do we even work on our free kicks and set pieces? What was that by Pirates? The referees against Pirates. Maybe they want to confuse them. Mart is representing management of field on play. Van Rooyen competes with Mudawias. I think Sailor's better defensively. Slightly, but I think he's better. Golden Arrows. Oh. Golden Arrows play this way because Tabong. If it was Coco or Sesame Street, it would be a different football. Hey, Tabong is Chiefs this one. Finally, Mfundo starts, but he hasn't given too much up to this point. These short corners from Pirates are annoying. CRB failing to cope with Pirates' speedy play. It's going to get even worse for CRB in the second half. Because they're going to be chasing a win or chasing some points. Chain. Chain. You see what I was telling you guys about that tray? That's what Cross is telling them. That's what Cross is telling them there. Are the Pirates players fighting? Nilola and Mapagania. Okay. Halftime Pirates game. Please request so we can have a conversation. I'll let in some people now and we can have a conversation about what we saw in the first half of Pirates. Chiefs are still on. They're only 17 minutes into that game. Overall, I don't think it was a bad game by Pirates. Guys, feel free to request. It's open for those who watched the Pirates game to analyze with me now, halftime. Thank you so much to EJ, Tux, Lerato, Papa Josi, Fandenom. Thank you so much for the gifts. Kupari gift, guys. Kupari gift, man. Kupari gift. If it's your first time watching, bottom of your screen, it says multi-guest. Click on it. I'll let you in and we can have a conversation about what we saw with Pirates. Jay Tebo, Tebza, welcome. How are you?
Nyapilan fit. Hi, call.
Ntelengale ke mi first half uthini nge-Pirates.
Aish, mari Pirates ish mina complaina ngamakhona. Ama set pieces wakhona. Hi, call. Kwakolele bayenza mana ama set pieces wakhona. Hi, call. Ish.
Yeah.
Bayankwatisa ama set piece ish. Ay. Pirates.
Yini amakhona wakhona?
Come on.
Usuna makhona.
Come on. Ish.
Can we get the volume now? But there is the volume lapha emuva.
Okay.
Nazo.
Hey.
Mara 1-0. Umfuke ngukorile uthini ngeline up yakho uthini ngale way indlale ngakhona. Do you think iBELOUIZDAD ingabuya?
Angeke ibuye. Sesigodini la angeke ibuye. Koleli hlela kaMfukeng. Hayi, akufani. Sazama. Net nje, spambe nje, 3 point. Ish siyangena.
Manje tshela mina. Second half niyenzani? Nisazophusha ndlale or nizohlala nibabukele maybe nifuna i1 lenu nihambe naye.
siyadlala ngoba ubheke le game yayizo le Sundowns.
Yeah.
Le Mayema behleli.
Yeah.
Sundowns yakapitalize. Yawina futhi. Manje thina abanye ngeke sihlale siyodlala.
Manje second half ungayenzani uchintshana ufaka bani ukuyenzani second half ukuthi niwine kahle le game nithi boma 2-3-0 maybe.
Amara mina angiboni into wrong ngeke ngichintshe nje masingalungisa la makhona awuqedi igame.
Mara ngicela ukukubuza lapho phambili. Okay, no, stop. Let me bring you Zwat. Zwat, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good in your tea.
I'm good. Zwat, what are you saying about this first half?
What a typical CAF first half, man, from a North African team. It's just, you know, I've realized from watching CAF and these guys, I wonder how they keep on doing this, man. Like, their aim is to sit back, catch you on a counter, and win the game. So I think what they were trying to do is to sit back in that first half, which it didn't work because when you're sitting back, you're just giving more energy to your oppositions to just keep on attacking, and that one opportunity they get, they'll kill. But a very good first half for Pirates. There was no way they're going to lose this game, man. This is their game. I think second half continue, same intensity, maybe get 2 more goals and just seal the deal, man.
So how do they get those goals? Would you change anything with how Pirates is playing right now? What do you do in the second half that's going to be different?
Like they were doing in the first half, which is trying to get the ball through the middle of the park, through the pockets, which you can see they are failing because what this team is doing is just sitting there and watching the defenders or expecting that ball to come, marking the man from behind, and it's quite tough to get the ball across. So I think what they should do, maybe bring in a Mahopa and Mabasa and just start crossing, like you're saying. When Pirates starts crossing, you know it's bad, but there's no other. I think they should just come up with alternative ways to get a goal, because the coming with the ball through the middle of the park seems to not be working for them. And yeah.
Well, over here, I'm looking at the bench. Buthelezi Koki, Libitso, Makora, Sibuta Dlamini, Gilberto Radiopane, Mahopa. Do you think there's a player there that might change the game for Pirates?
Like the problem with Pirates, another problem I have with them, the depth. They don't have, I don't think they have enough depth or quality to just come in and they are subs to make an impact. I believe that's why maybe they play with the same team week in, week out, and just change maybe 1 or 2 players, because honestly speaking, the quality is there, but it's not there to make an impact or to just come in and fit in perfectly to that system that they're playing. So I think a Marco would come with the crosses, like I was saying, to just come and have an alternative way of trying to attack and get that goal.
You bring Mahopa in for the crosses?
Yeah, bring Mahopa and have Mabasa as well in there for those crosses, and see, maybe find another alternative way. Or another alternative route is just control the game by pumping up the midfield, bringing in some of the midfielders that you have on the bench there, and just control the game, man. Just players who are able to take down the tempo of the game. Yeah.
Okay. No, Zwat, thank you so much for joining me. It seems that they're on GNU duty. They don't want to come in and represent their team, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to carry on with the Chiefs game. There's 23 minutes in, then I'll let you know when we get back to Orlando Pirates coming in, and we'll go from there. Chiefs so far has looked good going forward. I think Upotsane has brought a different energy to the club. He is looking for the byline a lot, which may be something that Chiefs can change if they can just turn into the middle of the field and play the ball there. When it comes to Orlando Pirates, guys, I'm still going to say they still have an issue. They still have an issue with chance creation. Amagolo Pirates, Ukchaisana and doing all of that stuff, they don't create enough clear-cut chances. If you look at the stats, the Pirates didn't create that many chances on top of BELOUIZDAD both teams were bad. But the Pirates, it's an odd thing. Hopefully they can carry on winning. But Lebza.
My good sir, how are you?
I'm good, Lebza. Lebza, people don't want to jump in for Pirates. Baminze kaufel.
Ke tla ba jumpela on their behalf. Re ba menyeditse goed. Wa bona the longer it stays 1-1, the better. Remains a goed. Ke lebeletse bile bo foudug because ke itse meda mo le ngwana salone ba re le pula ka re ana ba stadium today. So ke ba menyeditse goed ore e re 1-1. Ba re kante re phule ya Sundowns re 2-1. Ba bone Jesu.
No stress. Lebza, tell me about this Pirates team, man. What do they do? How do they play? How do you feel about their play? Lebza? Okay, let me see. Guys in the comments, you can still hear me, nah? Just to make sure. Touch, welcome.
Hola.
Play like a game here, Touch. Welcome. Pirates 1-0.
I think first half it was a chaos game. I don't think we played very well, Muna.
Yeah.
Even when we were building from the back, it seems like we don't understand why we are building from the back. When we build from the back, relata the ball or like it's chaos. We don't have direction, eh?
What's causing the
I'm
chaos?
thinking maybe
What's causing the chaos, Touch?
I don't think we are connecting, man. The players are, I don't think they are connecting. We are struggling to connect passes in the middle of the park. I think if we had somebody to control the middle, because we are losing balls. Nkota is not in the game for me. Masangani is not in the game for me. Like I don't understand what's missing, but we are not controlling this game. If you check these guys, they've created one clear chance. I mean, like based on their standard, they should have punished us with that one chance that they got. Because Runa, we haven't created a decent chance. I don't think we have created any decent chance.
Well, when you speak about BELOUIZDAD and the chances they created, do you think BELOUIZDAD should be going more behind your defense? Because they got, I think, 2 chances where maybe they could have done something. One, of course, was the miss, but they've been finding those spaces. Are you worried about Sesane Lesbise at all?
Yes, I'm worried about Sesane and Usbisi. If you look, I'm also worried about the build-ups from the back, because I don't understand, Hori. We don't understand the intention of building from the back, because we are caught. If you check also the side Yaga Van Rooyen, they are trying to use that side mostly when they are on the counter.
What do you change second half? Before I bring in Vesta, what do you change second half?
I think second half Nkota must come out from Dlamini. We need somebody to spread the passes. I think that's the only way we can break their defense. We need somebody to spread the passes. And I think for me, in terms of striker-wise, I think Radio Pani can come in and we see what he can do for us. But if I was a coach, I was going to bring Gilberto to say, go and hold the ball, create chaos, because I think he is capable of holding the ball, creating chaos at the back to keep their defense very busy there, because I don't think their defense is working there.
But is this the game to give Gilberto another try? Such an important game.
Yes, I think it is because if you check, if we continue the way we are playing, these guys are going to score a goal. Definitely they are going to score. If we continue the way we are playing, they are definitely going to score. Because if you check, they've created far better chances than we have. So them in the second half, I think they'll come up guns blazing. So we need somebody up front to say, if they create chances and we say to our striker, hold the ball, create chaos, make sure their defense it's always busy.
Okay. Let me bring you Vesta. Vesta, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, sure, man. How's everyone?
Man, we're good, Vesta. We're good for now.
Yeah, for now remains a fella remains strong. But Tash is right. Nkota is not in a game, and I think le focus higher. Sometimes when Aloba selfish and thinking for himself and wanting to cut in and forgetting how the build-up is involved by the whole team. And as for we need someone.
Hey, sorry. Yeah.
Yes. So I think maybe if we can bring in Marco and Mufokeng move to the right and take out Unkota. So then we can have Otto go into the left, Lena Ahono Kenya, those set pieces and all that. So I think that's what we need.
Jwale Vesta ke batla go botsa hore what happened to playing Fukeng as a 10? Because ne le misitse ko 10 le mkentse ka mo hare. What's changing now?
I think for now, if we can stick Kore Adhale as a winger on this game, I think it would be better. And the fact that we're a leader, it doesn't mean we should hold back. And building from the back, it's very dangerous because these guys wanna have any chance that they get, who behind our defense.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what I'm afraid of.
Okay, Vesta. Let me bring in Lebza just for the last say. Lebza, are you with me again properly?
Yeah, no. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, hey, network is so good. I mean, my parents are blocking from Bolela. So yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna say, or CAF is not a place where you play good football. It's a place where you score one goal, you win, you take 3 points, and you go away.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed so far with how Pirates has played. I mean, Kim say yes, but also I want North Africans to know that South Africa is really good football, and we know how to win games. So in as much as it's a Pirates, I'm impressed. They're playing CAF football. They must keep at it, and by making sure by secure that one nil win. If another goal comes in, then so be it. But 1-0 win is a Champions League score in Africa. That's it.
Can I ask you, Lebza, what do you make of the chances that Pirates create? Because in as much as they play well and they've got possession and they do all of that stuff, that much.
But it's been Pirates this season, isn't it? And they've been getting those 3 points. I mean, that's how they play this season. They don't create a lot of chances, but the one chance that goes in, they secure the win or a draw. So I think as long as they can get something out of it, it's not a problem. I've learned to be humble. That 1-0, 2-1 is fine. Mangoba has spoiled us with the 4-0 wins and whatnot, and then sometimes you draw. So the inconsistencies has taught me to be grateful for a 1-0 win and appreciate it. So
okay.
Yeah. So I think they're in a good place. They just need to make sure that they don't concede. It looks like they might concede, but they just need to make sure they don't.
Can I ask you what CR BELOUIZDAD can do in this game to win it?
I mean, I don't know if it's possible for them to win it. I mean, they're used to catching hands in South Africa, so I think that is a fear factor as well that adds to them. So I don't think they're gonna have that Maybe they might draw, but I don't think they have the tenacity to win.
Okay. No, Lebza, thank you so much. Guys, hey, Kaizer Chiefs. Yo, Miguel.
Bona.
Ay, Lebza. Okay, come back, Lebza, come back. Miguel Trapela goalkeeper right now. Ufile goalkeeper Polo. So yeah, Inacho having our best chance and not using it. That's what I wanted to point to now. Chiefs is very interesting because I know I say they commit 4, but now they're even committing 5 players when going forward, which is a very risky prospect because if you're looking at what the Golden Arrows is doing, Golden Arrows is trying to hit them on the counter immediately, and they're playing long balls into the center. What's going on? The team hasn't come out. Oh, Dala mind games. CR BELOUIZDAD has not come out. Pirates is out. The refs are also waiting. Hey, Vuma! They were getting shouted at, you can just see. You know, you get so angry that you even forget about time. Free kick there by Golden Arrows had to be palmed out by Bruce. Here comes a corner kick for Golden Arrows. Well, Saleng's not even on the bench right now, Tsecho. I just think you guys you've forgotten your triggers and things. Like, for me, Pirates, oh, here comes Chiefs. Here comes offside. Why did you try to pass that ball? Why did you try to pass that ball? To keep your head up. Mfundo is a Chiefs player, guys. Mfundo is a Chiefs player. How are you getting told by somebody who started first team football middle of last year to keep your head up? No, let's keep pushing. Now, Mfundo, though, he should have slowed down his run so that he could get that pass back. Chiefs breaking through. 1v1. Well, 2v1. Couldn't take advantage there. Played a little bit wide instead of actually getting the ball through when beating the goalkeeper. So yeah, that's how it is. Okay, where was I with Pirates? I miss the Pirates of old. And when I say Pirates of old, at times, let me not say I miss them. At times I miss the Pirates of old because they had more or less what a system was. Tito would be falling towards the left-hand side so that him and Mfukeng could cause some problems on there, with Hoto maybe assisting if they were to overload a team. In the center, Mahopa Mabasa, whoever it is, Lepasa, would be waiting for the ball to drop. So there would be a case of put the ball into the box. He can muscle. I remember a Lepasa goal where the ball was played in, he muscled the defender, and then he shot it into the top corner. Then you had Usaleng on the other side, who wasn't a player who was dropping inside to come and play the ball. He was just a player who was there to make runs beyond the defense coming in from the right-hand side. And I think they created a lot of chances just from the urgency of that of those plays, right? But up to this point, I'm not quite sure if Mfukeng, Nkota, and Mabasa know where they're meant to run. It's almost like they're just waiting for the ball to pop out or for a shot to get hit and the keeper to punch it up or a space to open up when they are just running at the defense in order for them to do something. Kaizer Chiefs hits a shot wide. 8 minutes on the Chiefs game. We are 46 minutes into the CRB game. So let's see how this is going to pan out. Let me speak about the Chiefs game. We still need a thinker, man. We don't have thinkers. Kotsani, Vilakazi, Shaulala, and Duba are all doers. They're all runners, but they're not thinkers. So you saw a couple of times, for example, Upotsani gets the ball on the left-hand side. He runs up the line and he doesn't look at where he's going to place the ball. He's just robotic. Find the byline, put it back in, even though he doesn't know where the ball is going. We've lost a lot of balls to the first post. If you look at there, when they broke free, they were just running. We need to fix those things. I think Chiefs is giving Arrows' team a tough time, but I'm scared that if there is a counter, Chiefs is bare at the back with the 5 players that they're bringing forward. Here comes Pirates again. Otto. Nice idea, but not it. Guys, why does Mayo seem bigger? Like, I don't remember worrying about Mayo's stature. For some reason, he looks bigger. You see, Potan. You see, Potan. You see, Potan. That's what I'm telling you about the thinking. He's predictable. Nazo, there's the opening. Yeah. Chiefs, there's no rest defense whenever they go forward. Exactly, Tapel. For real, for real. What's it? For real though, bro. But we need Saleng back. Mari slipped. It's not the first time he's done that, Sinjay. Not the first time he's lost the ball in that situation. I feel the CRP will win against Ahly was cooked. No ways. Oh, you think it was cooked? Oh, the win was cooked. I don't know. Ryan Moon, last league goal was the 1st of December. Let's finish the Paris game first. We'll see Chiefs later. No, we're going back and forth. We're going back and forth. I think it was halftime for Paris and people didn't want to come in and speak to me. 35,000 likes. If you tap the screen, 35,000 likes, and everybody gets to jump in and give me a minute of what they're thinking of. Here comes a free kick from CR BELOUIZDAD. I don't know about this BELOUIZDAD team, eh? I don't know about the CR BELOUIZDAD team.
Wabafana, man. Oh, what?
Hi, guys. Mayo wasn't doing these things in the PSL. Mayo wasn't doing these things in the PSL. Came now at home. Welcome, Wahib. The frustration from Pirates. Pirates are Chaisa, but you know, if they win the games, you can't complain. All they need to do is win the games. But if we're being honest, Bal Chaisa most of the time. That's how they're getting their goals. They're not coming from plays and moves. That makes sense, right? So that's my worry about the Pirates in this game. That open counter, quicker. No, you don't have to run with the ball. You don't have to run with the ball, Hoto. Doesn't Pirates understand, guys? Doesn't Pirates understand that you have to play? You have to play it faster up if you want to take advantage of the players that you have. The players that you have love chaos. They love chaos. If you want to see the best of Mfukeng, the best of Umkot and Mabasa, it's when, you know, they've countered, the defense is facing their own goals, and everybody's running. Can I just say something? I'm sorry. I just want to highlight something that Chiefs can learn. I need you to watch the central midfielder from CR BELOUIZDAD when Pirates has the ball on the wing and the left back has committed himself. Look at where he runs into. And this is my thing. I'm watching them and I'm thinking to myself, those are the type of things you do, and it's the tactical discipline. The left back goes, that guy automatically, even before Figa, he runs into that space to keep it as a 4, which means that the two center backs and the right back don't have to think about going out and covering the ball. Chiefs with a chance. Hit it straight. That's insane. Actually, like, I think it's the small details that make football. And it's pre-danger. The problem with Chiefs is that when we try and make those changes, we make it when the transitioning is happening and when we are under pressure. So by the time the CDM thinks of going into that position, we are under pressure. Cross has been beaten. Two players are now running into that space. CDM is chasing late, which usually Mart is usually late. And then our center back has to try to cover that space. Jiggy, it's a goal because everybody else is out of position. What? Simple things. Simple things. But let me see. OT, which teams do you want to win here? Chiefs. I want Chiefs to win. Slimani plays like he was never a Premier League player. Kind of Slimani is there. Kabzozo, if you want me to gift you a lion, please stick to bugs. Gift the lion first. Then I'll decide. What's with Mayo? His physique. He looks bigger. I don't know. He looks bigger. I don't get it. Maybe older something, but he looks bigger. I thought it was just me. Ox does that well when Miguel pushes up. OT, don't forget United versus Arsenal. Hey, guys. There's too much football and there's not enough subscription money. What time is it going to start? I'm not going to watch it. I can't watch it. My wife would kill me. Ooh, 10 to 5. Okay, that's doable. OT is a punter. Play CRB win. Eh, badna. OT, if Chiefs win, I know we won't hear the end of it from you. If Chiefs win, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I just need my team to win. Don't worry about me, please.
No, my brother. Let me be happy in peace. When you are sad, it's for now. Later, you're going to thank me. Bye-bye.
Musa says maybe he's on some diet and training programs. Hi, guys. Umayo. Or maybe it's my own foggy memory, but I don't remember him being physically imposing. Oh, no, of course. I don't lie. I don't lie. I've always said it. I would much rather be transparent with you guys. So that when you see me celebrating or you see me being harsh or you see me getting emotional, it's not crazy. That's why I'm honest with you guys. I'm a Chiefs fan. Halftime Chiefs game. People who want to speak about the Chiefs game, feel free to jump in. Let's have a conversation about that first half that Chiefs is playing. I thought you were single and looking. You thought I was single and looking. I always mention my wife, man. The only reason I can do this is because of her. And also, I steal a lot of time from my family live streaming here. So I have to respect them. I can't do Arsenal and Manchester on top of this, on top of that. Hi, guys. OT said when it comes to Arsenal versus Man U, we become rivals. It's fine. It's fine as long as Arsenal wins. We'll be fine. You'll also be fine. The Chiefs game has nothing to write home about. Kwanda says they're juicing him, most probably. Because no way. All of a Sunday, Mayo kis hanyata out of the blue. For those who don't know what hanyata is, hey, you're too young for me, bro. Zot.
Yes, OT.
How did you feel about that first half of Chiefs? Are you watching both games as well? Okay, agent.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. I was saying interesting first half. I don't think that we have that thing that we had in the Stellenbosch game because it's a similar team that was playing there. I think I don't know, maybe there's no drive or determination to push now because we're not losing something. But
Oh, guys, please mute. When you come
Errors
in,
is just
please
sitting
mute.
there. Errors is just sitting back, just with the mid block, just waiting for Chiefs to come. And we don't have, like you say, we don't have a thinker, somebody who's going to think if one side is not working, then we should move to the other side because all the play is on the right hand side, and we're not able to move the ball quicker to the other side, and it's just tlaka-tlakani there in that. And then I think another thing, we're not holding the ball. When we hold the ball, we lose it quick. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we don't have a plan. We don't have structure. What's going on? Another thing, we don't have a striker. So we have a ball. We have the ball. Every single ball has Putsane or on the right hand side, which is Uplom. The ball always goes like I don't even know what's going on there. So I think maybe a target man like Ranga, the cross is coming in, and they're trying to play a Hamba Dupreez type of football here with no Dupreez to be running in the game there.
Do you think that a 4-4-2 type of situation or a two-striker situation would work for us, especially if you could have them both running centrally? Maybe have a Duban Dupreez. Do you think we could create more chances that way?
I think so. But now in the instance where we don't have a Dupreez, so I think bring in a. That's the thing. Bringing in a sub, who do you take out? Because these guys are doing, they playing. I don't see a big problem. Just we don't have that target man to go up there and finish. And then with our defense, I think that back three, when one pushes up. In this game, it is on the right hand side with Blom pushing up, leaving that right back position left exposed. I think that's where they are killing us a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. Let me bring in Agent. Agent, tell me about the first half of the Chiefs game. How did you feel about it? Welcome.
Shalom, my brother.
I'm Shalom.
I think I need to DM someone and say, Uti somewhere there is single and searching somewhere.
Yeah, yo, Linam Shop,
No man, I was sleeping that side, so I switched to Chiefs game and watched it. I think it was an interesting game. What
a goal.
It was an interesting game. No, I alone left CRB game because I saw there's no team there. I think let me start by individuals. I think first things first, I'm impressed by Cross. After the embarrassment of last game, I think he has done pretty well. Defensive-wise and moving forward, I'm very impressed by him. And then Putsane also has been the life wire. And then again on the bad side is vilakazi. There's a player called Garnacho. Garnacho, when you put him as a sub, he does well. But in a start team, you can see that, I think vilakazi falls in that category. You can see that, I think maybe it's too early to start him, because he is non-existent in this game, and he's not having the impact that I thought he'd have when he starts, So I think maybe he needs to be a sub, impact sub. But otherwise, I'm impressed by the game. Maybe I'm watching a different game, but I think I'm seeing a structured Chiefs. I'm seeing a Chiefs which is holding the ball more. I think they're combining a bit more. There's more passes in between. I think there have been 6 or so times where they've passed the ball more than 6 times to each other without the opposition intercepting. So I think it shows that they are combining well, at least in my opinion, And then also coming back to Golden Arrows, I think also they're giving us a game. I think they're not just sitting back, they're playing. And I'm worried about Chiefs in the sense that Golden Arrows, most of that goals comes from set pieces. So I don't know why you guys keep giving them set pieces. So I think that's one thing which I'm worried about. But generally, I think it has been a very good game, balanced game. And yeah, Chiefs has found that level. Yeah.
Okay. Before I let in Austin Tabi, hey guys, what a goal. Taletembata finding his shooting boots again. Mashing it off that crossbar inside. Amatalente, our funny and Talente Lake is taking long shots out of the box, which is something that he's done very well. Austin Tabi.
Dumela. Yo akatla o batla mo cause ha dlale. Ke teng. O batla mo cause ha dlale. O batla fela hore ferekanya. Wa the goal Pirates wa bona for the first time ke bona the brilliant one. Ke gola ke goal of the season ye ke CAF, it's fine. Agent ga re batla o bua ka Chiefs o ska nna ke ena wa re disturb. Last time ne ke batla o bua ka Chiefs re winne re le happy ha ra gona because le Sundowns le kene la renkela space ya re bora that thing o ska nna ke ena ha o sa dlale brada o dule fatshe o re emele pele rona re khotsofatse ha o bona ha ona motho a requestileng o request ska ema ka pela rona abto uthi ba re ke a kwala sa renki no way ha ke tlo idumella ye never ke a bona ga za mabto tira tshepisa ke a bona ha le bana ba ba fuwa chance bo putsane ho betere ho na le ntwe etsalang re bona nna bua khuka guys wa khuka
Mara kwa komrago le bulegile o senthabi o na le dipeisi kwa komrago man
ha ona ta ha fela ka mpa ga thola 3 point ya tonight because o sontse o bona ka Orlando ho hobi ke ke be ga robala
Tala
o
o
ka
tabi
nna karaba pejana ba batla o karaba ke a tsamaya ke tshwere ke sefuba o ka nna araba ba batla o karaba ska karaba se tsamaile
If it was anyone but you, I would respond. But because it's you, I won't respond. You're my mother. So,
Prati. Kile kosi au sintabi Prati. Obana nke bigera Prati. Welcome.
Bra Otizo, ware, bra Otizo. Dumela kamo panel.
Exactly right. Man came at goal. Hey.
Not bad game for us. Le nna ke nyaka goal fela ke yone ntho e tlhokegang but ko morago kwa bafananyana ba ntshosanyana man hai it's na bothata ba rona ba ko morago kwa re na le bothata ba serious a bana ba ka lokisa nabi a bua le bone gore ko morago kwa ba tsame go bana go tsa one nyana ke na gana game easy cause golden arrows a re fesepe mo gaming ke na gana golden arrows ra ya theka emitse rona fela gore re botse dipotso so le ko pele kwa braoti tshwanetse ke na gana tshwanetse re tse di decision tse di right re kore di goal because of di chance tse re di misang tse di tlo go regret braoti tshwanetse re kore a bana
What's that? Prati.
Brauti,
ne ke batla go botsa hore a re committee batho ba bangata go pele ka bone ha ke shebile mona go tsamaya potsane go tsamaya vilakazi go tsamaya shabalala go tsamaya duba marto wa ba joina le go ba joina a se yona ntwe e re shotisang ko morago
ke yone ntwe wa plus wa bona ha ntse like ha boloma khopo gane Marti or mo between bone le mothato tshwanetse ba sa le be go cover space and bothato ba Chiefs bo re phelang ba re kora ka bone ke gore a bona ha Marti a tsamaya ko pele ha gona mo ope wa go cover space ba ke ma ha boloma tsamaya ko pele ga gona mo cover space sa gago ka mo that's why re letsa re consider di goal ke ntho e tshwanetse ba ile belle yo gore ha ba bangwe ba tsamaya rona ra sala between mothetho le Marti ke bone batho ba le gore tshwanetse ba buisane but wa tse ba Marti ke Marti man bra o team ra re sepe fela gore ka wina game ya re tlhoke gore re tshameke beautiful football now re batla gore re tse 3 points re ne mo number 4 ma Pirates le ma Sundowns ba tshoge batla re bona re setse ra go lwela le kile bone ba ipotsa gore re fitlhile ja
are Marti ke Marti Prati. Let me go to Box. Welcome in Chile Box. Winning first half.
First half, Chiefs created the chances, but our best chance from the 36th minute, we should have taken a goal because It was a one-on-one situation. We had two players there, and beating the keeper, but they didn't take the chance. Even though they try on the chance, Eros are not just sitting back; they are coming with counters because what they are planning now, they are sitting back and letting us do the whole work. Maybe they might come and counter us if we don't take our chances.
Can I ask, Bongs? Is it maybe a time to try find somebody who can be our brain, like abazwane remuzame, kothene rebone? Because Ramata, it's fine. We are getting forward, Mara. Harifika Kopile, we are lacking a little bit of decision making there.
Yeah, problem is, we need a brain, someone who can think for the team. How should we play?
Abatuzama
And I still believe
macho,
it is-
abatuzama zwane, obakenye mangmo. No, but uteng ko
Matlo
penching.
ke- re ka nna ra try Matlo. Re bona hore what can Matlo bring, because Matlo le yena needs to show the coach hore le yena hore he can do something for the team.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to everybody. Agent, can you give me very quickly what changes you would make if you'd make any changes, and then what's your score prediction?
I think I would take out vilakazi. For me, he hasn't been in the game. I think you guys might not like this, but I would probably put in Oranga. I think you guys, it's just a Oranga kind of game. I think that keeper also is not that good when it comes to crosses. I saw him shaking, so maybe Oranga can bully him. I think insofar as Chiefs, that's the only substitution that I can make, because I think they're generally playing well, and then maybe later on we might bring in Uzwani, because Spotsani is also on yellow and he's a bit been reckless. I think he's on one caution now. He's been cautioned now, so yeah, I would support Zani for maybe Uzwani. And then in terms of Pirates also, not Pirates, in terms of Golden Arrows, I think it's more or less the same thing. I think they need to feed Moon more of the passes. More of the crosses, because I think they have not fought him that dangerous head, which we know that he possesses.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Golden Arrows 2-0.
Okay. Hey, Golden Arrows 2-0. Ausintabu to kenela ausintabi. Hey, re tshentjang se kwana bo.
Agent go pa ska tlella mona na paneleng o boltlotla re menyetsa hore re jiwe. Up to ha re tloa mo ha ka ba le 3 point ka number 3.
Tshwantse ke check re ke ora go 4.
Ne ke tle ke batla re be number 3. Bana ba menyang ba tsebo menyetsa ntwe ba itse ba banane ka re tla ba number 2. Ke yona fela tabene re batla o tseba kan ba careful le atla hleng guys re fen chance le rona re lela 3 points butleng. Hey, re tlweleng.
Sko se tlo re ka se tabi ha fela mon.
Coach ha ka fe mtanzane chance tle le yena ka bona putsane mo fila ka nna a montsha putsana ka re fe ntho hanyane a ka re kenyetse mtanzane ke re bone na yena o etsang ha e ka re team ya kopana so
mtanzane
ke nana hore ke yona e tla re sebeletsa.
Okay, o se tabi. Prati, o tshentjang, what's the score going to be?
For now, ke go sacrifice between Marte or Moteto. Anse Marte or Moteto a tsenye nkosing kibi ba re ke mang nkosing ngop. Then ha etsa mo kinya then ra take because Golden Arrows I re fe sepe a gona sepe kwa ke nagana hore a re tlo go ina 2 or 1. 3 points etla go gae.
Bongs changes the score prediction.
Just like Brady Abua, I could change between midfield team Martin Le Ox. So
Okay.
I would change between Bona and still play either Matlo or Ngob for them. That's what I can do for now.
Score prediction.
1-0 Kaizer Chiefs.
Okay. Guys, 35K. The game is back on for Kaizer Chiefs. It is currently 71 minutes into the Pirates game. This is all I'll say about the Kaizer Chiefs. I think at some point you're going to have to sacrifice an attacker. Someone up front has to be sacrificed. We cannot keep playing games, committing 5 players to attack, and then having short at the back. Now, I asked the panel who they'd change in order to affect this game. And Nabi has made his changes. Ranga and Frostler have come on for Blom and Upotsani. Those are the 2 changes that he's made up to this point. Coach Nabi for the second half. That is how we're going to start the second half. So, look, I feel like it's an open game. I feel like Chiefs plays the type of football that if you don't win, if you don't win or you don't or you don't score, something's going to happen to you back there because you are short people. And when you're short people back there, Arrows is going to come out and maybe get a set piece, as Agent was saying, or maybe do something there. When it comes to the game, CRP, Orlando Pirates, Slimani and Mayo have been taken off. Very, very weird to see a Slimani that used to play in the Premier League, as somebody said there in the comments, and he's not showing his alleged quality. Now you see the quality conversation. Anyway, Umayo as well was very active, but I guess he has been taken out. The thing that ECRP has to look out for, is that Pirates, once they go 2-0 up, they start playing. Obana is Koti. Moses Kotini. This Koti is a place where 2-0 can become 4-0, can become 5-0 very quickly. ECRP doesn't look like they have any intent on playing this game. Plus, they're still being naive and opening up their team. I think there are some spaces that Pirates should take advantage of, and they've been doing very well coming close to each other and playing those touches that are really dangerous. They need to do more of that. Talent, of course, scorer of the second goal after Mfukeng opened, for those who are just joining and don't know what it is, what is happening there. But let's see. Chiefs! Guys, 35,000 likes, and I can bring in the people that are in the comments right now, in the queue to come in right now. Ranga.
Wabafana, man. What?
What was that? What was that, Ranga? Round the keeper, score. Evan. Oh, that's what Golden Arrows is looking for. Here comes the throw-in for Orlando Pirates back on their line. Guys, CRP, there's no team there. Let's be honest. I don't know if it's because Pirates just plays a brand of football they don't know how to play. Mara, there's haunabatu, man. Haunabatu. Skill issue. That's it. Guys, our strikers suck, man. Like league-wide, our strikers are just... CRB. CRB. Cross in, far post, lone man run. Van Rooyen was asleep there. And he hits it wide. Hey. No, guys. Wase says you disagree with the skills issue. OT, this is Paris, come 1 Feb. Even Chiefs can beat the CRP team. Velo, can't, buddy. Quality, king, copyright. Baby, it's a copyright because I can't show you anything because I do not own any of this. And I will be blocked. I will be blocked, or worse, they'll come after me. I don't feel like getting sued by Supersport. Apologies for that. But if you do want to watch the Orlando Pirates game, there are avenues for you to be able to do that. MK says, what is Chivaviro still doing at Kaizer Chiefs? Guys, there's a lot of, Chiefs. What I will say, this is what I will say. What I'm hoping for from Chiefs is, now you've given him one chance that was like that. Can we please have 4 more chances that are exactly like that? play the ball through, have him run, hamba to Pris, and take it from there. Oh, Arroz. Oh. When you're watching two games together, you think to yourself, you forget that the scores. I'm forgetting that Chiefs are still 0-0. Arrows, Ryan Moon with a chance, a gilt-edged chance. By himself, top of the box, couldn't put it on target. No, but Wase, I told you guys that there'll come a time where CRB, BELOUIZDAD, is just going to play crosses. There's going to come a time. Nabo, they were stupid. That's what they should have started with. They should have started the game with that. Knowing that Pirates has a little bit of a weakness when it comes to high balls, they exploited it in the first game. You know? You know that's what they do wrong. Throw it and 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 throw it. Up until something breaks. That's African football, but you can't wait until 2-0 down for you to try and do something. Look at Pirates right now, it's under pressure. You should have started this from the 55th minute. Pirates just need one break. One break. One break. Yeah, SABC Plus is free. SABC Supersport. SABCsport.com. SABC Sport Facebook page. Hey, Dalonia. Dalgona. Candy. Thank you, Mr. Malachi. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, EJ. Wase Chiefs is 3-0 up, no exaggeration, which is better technique. It's definitely a skill issue. More than welcome. My sugar spice. Mtana Sekai. Can't be. We need to play a 4-4-2 formation at Chiefs. I'm with that, Mvelo. I'm with that. 4-4-2. Make it simple. Somebody comes to collect. Somebody runs in behind. There's no need to be overly complicated. I think we're doing higher grade things here. I mean, the only thing in Kalela is that we can't attack with that many players. I'm sorry. It's cool. I know we're trying to push Mara. Oh, crossing. They finally crossed for Ranga. There's the player up there. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, the Nagu Pirate. People are just falling over, left, right, and center. I'm fucking, just wait for the counter, boy. Wait for the counter. That's all you need to do. Wait for the counter. Speaking of a counter, here comes Chiefs on a counter, bad pass out. Okay, let's go back to Orlando Pirates. Oh, no, Arrows on the attack. Cleared by Arrows. Aye, Pirates. Don't get sloppy now. Why are you trying to turn around? That man tried to turn Makaula twice. Okay, let's see. Chiefs. 10 fouls, 3 yellow cards. It's a ton of my cards. Chiefs. We love cards. 80 minutes into the Pirates game, 54 minutes into the Chiefs game. There's a free kick for Golden Arrows, just at the top of the box. Ooh, I hope that Osbia doesn't do something here. Pirates 60% of the possession, 408 passes completed, 259. Okay, what's this I see? Stellies got their 3 points. That's another team that's representing us well. I'm going to do a watch along of theirs soon. Free kick, Golden Arrows, straight into the wall.
ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. I no khona into off. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje.
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
Moya waka ufatshe kore my wind is very down. Kore I'm trying to film and see on the floor. Then my wind is there. Like down. Like now do you understand?
Hey.
But don't hurt that. They will hurt you. Oh, no.
Chiefs 1-0 down, golden arrows. Yo, hey, guys, and I had a feeling about that play. Thou shalt not touch my anointed. Hey, guys. Yo, way. Okay, Chiefs. Chiefs has just gone 1-0 down. It was a free kick. Failure to clear the ball. Ball played back in. Shot was taken. Vuma saved it, and then Arrows just finished off the second ball. What did I say about set plays? You did say it. I'm gonna give you your flowers, agent. Pirates with a shot. Oh no, okay, that was the goal, Yambata. Now they're fighting. Why are you fighting? I'm Maruluba now. Guys, why are you fighting? You're losing. You still have time to fight. Hey.
Anger futhi anger noma ngamnikani anger indaba anger futhi engayikhokheli
I do by enga ayikhokheli ishmar. Why Mbata doesn't come out? Don't panic, Chiefs will come back, says Musa. Watch Pirates game. Chiefs is a waste of time, says Talifag. Ish, guys. What you are cooking mkhodu? We are cooking stampa 3 days. Duba always does this when we're losing. Duba and Buddha say WhatsApp group. Too much. Maranunu, why are you coming here with such bad news? Why are you coming here? No. Why are you reminding us that it's 1-0?
Well, why don't you ask positive questions, something nice for okay.
Every day you want war. No. We warned you about Nebi. It's up and down, guys. If the season is gonna be up and down, this is all you're gonna be doing. Up and down. Let me focus on Pirates. Maranai Pirates is playing with a job. Sorry, I'm largely in Dubai. It's Tanza Killer. Man. The cheese is not the Krayless Tail is Roberts. Copa team Kaufela di Robale. Copa everybody but Robale. But Nabi is still going to play with your emotions. I'm still going to be back. I love my team. I'm still going to be back. Eh?
Oh, manje solibele siphilana nento eyi-1 isibuza umsangana. Nibuyelene futhi. Nibuyelene. Inhliziyo ayiphakela kade siyasho ukuthi ngisisho ukuthi ayiphakele inhliziyo. You can't dish up for it. It dishes up for itself. Yes, sibuyelene. Hayi niyabona. Nisabuzela. We can't dish up for the inhliziyo. It dishes up for it. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. We can't. Like, it's like that.
Hey, guys. You can't dish up for the Inquisio, man. You can't dish up for the Inquisio. Oti says it on Monday, we'll be up and down for Chiefs. I will be up and down, guys. We'll be up and down. Chiefs supporters are in an abusive relationship with their team. Please leave me alone, guys. Pirates is playing. Pirates is playing. We've got 8 minutes. I'm largely impressed with Nabi's approach, though. He can't be blamed for this. Sugar Spice says, I'm really concerned about your health. Overthinking seriously. Ay, man. Ishimtana Sekai. Hey, guys.
Is there anyone to finish me completed? To finish me completed. I'm tired of this constant heartbreak.
Gonna be fine. Does Nabi communicate well with his players since he interprets in a pre-match? I'm just asking. I don't know. There's the Makawula mandatory card. It came. It came. 87 minutes on the Paris game. Guys, you could give BELOUIZDAD another 2 days to play this game and they would not score. It's just one of those days for them. Great day for Pirates. Here comes Ish. Look. Abu Chain. Tibang defense. Pirates, relax on. You just need a counter. There we go. Play it back in. Mara, Otto was there. Like, can teams be serious, guys? Can teams be serious? Work on your finishing here. Malinga and Lukele on the pitch for Shitolo and Ryan Moon. If Pirates is winning, hi. My TV is ahead of yours today. I don't know, maybe it's rain. My instincts are telling me Chiefs will win 2-1. And let's hope the instincts are right. Let's hope. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pirates could just counter, guys. Just still on the pitch. Just wait for the ball to break and chase it. But yeah, it's gonna win like Sundowns. ZJ says, what did I say about Chiefs lacking luck? Mfuking is off. Okay, how many minutes added to in the OP game? They haven't said. We've lost transmission. 64 minutes left. 64 minutes in the Chiefs game. About 26 minutes left. Shemumtu. We only have 1 clean sheet this whole season, G-boy. Just 1. To Shem. Hey, I hope he's fine. Oh, is SABC still fine? Oh, SABC is still fine. 6 minutes added on. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Kuti. Tanega says Chiefs players may be a part of a Betway scam. I don't know. Hi, guys. Here comes arrows again. Bad finishing. Should have been 2-0 there. Bad pass, bad finish. What Mosepe? They're playing with the work. Nisha Ovalo, Paris is going to destroy Chiefs straight. Aye. Soweto Derby is a different animal, guys. Soweto Derby. Different animal. Corner, BELOUIZDAD. Taken to the top of the box. Oh, 2-1. BELOUIZDAD has pulled one back. It is 2-1. I don't want to do anything. There's 4 minutes left, but it's 2-1. Top of the box corner. Don't give up. OT Chiefs will win like Sundowns. Oh, let's see. I hope.
I'm scared, but I'll tie the liver.
Tie the liver. It's fine. Pirates. You see, Pirates. There we go. Usal trap machupa same time. Our players don't like forward play. Here comes Chiefs. Aye. Atwa.
Camera. Well, why don't you ask positive questions? Something nice for okay.
Okay. I'm watching on SABC 1 because there was a bit of a problem with the DSTV coverage. Oh, Toki coming on. Park the bus.
Bring the bus. Bring the double bus.
You just try to park the bus.
Go there and park the bus.
Park the bus.
Park the bus.
Park the bus.
Ah, Chiefs. Players are getting in each other's ways. What a tackle. Oh, Chivavaro with a tackle. Yes, sir. What a tackle. Oh, I said 35. I said 35K. I said 35K. And like I needed 65K likes altogether. Chivavaro, the only defensive striker in the PSL. CDS. I'm holy. Don't worry about how I look. Don't worry about how I look. My prediction: Chiefs will score 2 goals with penalties to win the game 2-1. Okay, Chipoy. I like that you still have hope there. Let's hope they're listening. Hey, these boys are diving. CRB is diving. Chief should be added 1,000 ways to die. Cross it! Anything can happen in 3 minutes as well. This game is done. CRB is going to try push. The only thing they can hope for is to try get some sort of set piece. But it's not going to happen. Oh, sa tribula boy. Usale. Taken quickly. Here comes CRB. I can feel the GNU. I can feel the GNU. GNU, relaxani guys. GNU, you can let go. Unclench. Unclench, please. You've done your job. Niminye kahle. But yehlisa umoya boy. Yo way. Sundowns 1. Pirates 1. The Chiefs is not winning. Okay, game over for the Pirates game. I'm gonna let a couple of Pirates people come in so we can have a conversation about what you guys saw. But we are gonna be switching over to the Chiefs game. In full, on full screen on TV. You're Kaizer Jr. They always show him and Bobby. Okay, full-time Pirates. Feel free to jump in and just let me know how you felt about the game. I'm gonna do Pirates now, guys. Pirates now. Then 35,000, I'll open to everybody. Oh, get to one, Nkabi, get to one. Akafuna ukungena. What's 2-0? It's 2. Didn't BELOUIZDAD score? Yeah, you don't confuse me. Yeah, how? Hey, man, navelile. Kakhuluma ngalabantu bakho man. Mina ngithe ngibone wrong ngibukele i-TV la.
Shalom. Angisekubulisa kanjalo la mala. Shalom.
Lachaim shalom man.
CAF experience. Yeah, we don't CAF experience with you. And the depth. Yeah. That's big local lapho number 1 ile team engana death.
Still unbeaten. Yeah, still unbeaten.
Yeah. On a serious note man, angijabulanga. Angijabulanga mntaka baba. I'm like frustrated. We're going to game we're frustrated Maria win.
Yeah.
Instead of our players just do the simple thing of just look, you've got chance to counter attack and counter these guys and score more goals, but you're not doing that.
Yes.
And you see now what nearly happened.
You
see what nearly happened, man. This is games. They're paying these guys that are just coming at us. And secondly, the issue that I've raised, if you've listened to my voice note group link, I'm afraid of the wrong decision that the coach will make in terms of substitution. Today, what it shows, the timing of the substitution, you just got the goal. It's 63 minutes. Players that are still on that groove who get to go at the second goal. Allow it maybe for to 70 at least. So, but that substitution, and I thought was it in 90. That substitution guy years. I've been waiting for it. But if you guys say score, it was just like we are panicking. We like doing things difficult for ourselves. And it seems like we're addicted to see win simple things. Counter-attack football, we score goals. Look, Mabahoba, we're under 18. First shot on a pole, you still want to trap yo.
Yeah.
We are going to a second one, but I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy because we just lack simple, basic things, principles of football. Basic, not too hard thing. So, instead of just hamba ndoda, hamba uyama.
But isn't that part of the problem with the Pirates? But why just finish them off. Not last game. Yeah.
We like putting ourselves into pressure unnecessary. Man. But so far we'll take it when we qualify for the to next round. And the good thing we've done it whereby abantu abaningi bebangabelieve kithi because I need us no experience. So we are still it's billion as now, so we are still kids here on this tournament like the other ones are saying. But
Okay. Ay man, hamba. Let me begin with Sihle. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, sharp. Who's this, my bro?
Man, I'm good. Sihle, tell me a little bit about. I don't know which game you're watching, but you can just tell me what your thoughts.
No. Personally, uyazi thina simnyama ngenkani sibophile amabhakabhaka. Ngiyakutshela. All the time. First,
Mute lapho CJ.
So ngihlezi futhi ngine problem futhi ne coach wethu futhi mabe kuthi uya substitute ne. One isikhathi substitute ngaso ne.
Yeah.
And futhi ngaso sonke isikhathi wenze njani u destroyer I midfield. Yabo. Futhi ses exposeke kaningi futhi kutshengisa ukuthi ne utalent mabe eyedwa engekho makhehleni yabo siba exposed. And Musa ukuthi wenze njani ukuthathe ulokhuza uKabelo Dlamini umthathe uzuzomfaka umenze I-defensive midfield yabo because uKabelo Dlamini phethene unawo amaphutha phethene akhe yabo and mawuzuthi siyabheka nje toward the end uKabelo Dlamini phethene umuntu ofuna ukubamba ibhola athi ukulicontrola kancane you understand and into that area phethu mabe kuukuthi uluze ibhola usuhlezi kulokhuza kuma defense yabo we exposed yabo yebo so yena phethene I don't know mfethu ukuthi ene inini lapho phethene ayobe kuukuthi ene athole ukuthi ene if mabe kuukuthi ene ukhipha umakhehleni utalente uzomdlalisa nobani utalente uzodlala nobani mabe kuukuthi ukhipha utalente but kodwa ke le ekaqabelo uKabelo phethene akadingakali lapha yana kulokhuza kwi central ukuthi azoba I-destroy akambeke lapha yana phambili yabo ukuthi
mina ngicela ukubuza uteam lenzeni ukuthi ninamdlalisi
yabona phethene iyona keke lena because nephethene njengamanje ne with the number of games ngabe seyitholakele phethe combination phethe ukuthi uteam angadlala nobani it's either utalente noma umakhehleni you understand ukuthi ne mabe kuukuthi ne kuphuma bona bobabili you know ukuthi ne still futhi ne you attack yabo ngolokhuza ngoKabelo Dlamini yabo and then phethene ngikhale kakhulu phethene siyekele ama chances amaningi yabo siyekela ama chances amaningi kufanele ngabe kuthiwa le team usiyibulele nje 3 to 4 goals yabo so ilokhuza iPirates if mabe kuukuthi njengoba sesingena kulokhuza siqualifyile for ama knockouts ingazami ukuthi isharpnishe indaba zokukori kwamagoli sizoba senkingeni mfowethu yabo sizoba senkingeni impela
okay mara ngathi anijabulanga mansihle how keep isithakazelwe lapho something manawo na complain kangaka
no yazi ukuthi nefethene kuthiwa prevention is better than cure ngoba lezo singabe sethiwa seyasishaya lento lena yabo kube kuukuthi kodwa nekade siyibonile yabona phethene kuyafunakala ukuthi sikhuluma iqiniso mfethu njengamanje phethene we playing the good football but kodwa ke kufanele ukuthi sipholishe lapha nalapha yana yabo
okay no usihle coming in and giving me
Oda udia Motsepe and ngasichaba ukubuja because kichaba gore wena utombutsa gore ndanyele enga we
how dear tsase ke go bolelle wa dia Bukani, welcome to the show. How are you?
How are you, OT, my man?
I'm good, and you, my brother? Which one are you jumping in for?
I'm not happy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pirates, in fact. No. Like your first caller said, it was very effective. You know, ending off a game with such frustration and anger. Like this game ended off badly. OT, on another day, knockout stages in Cairo, in a packed stadium, you leading 2-0. Ahly comes and scores one goal, you get 6 minutes added. It's a different story. Tell me I'm lying. It's a different story. It's a totally different story because the people will come back and they will punish you. They will punish you in a away game. You know, substitutions are there to be made, but are they necessary? Must you make a substitution as a coach at all times? Why is our coach substituting so many players? Why is he doing that? For no particular reason. Because if you look at the end of the day, you're always talking about this in your show. Our bench is not good enough. Our bench is not good enough. And then what do? In the CAF Champions League game, you want to substitute the players that can make the game go further. If Fukeng had to finish off that game, I'm sure he was going to get a last opportunity in the added time and get a goal. Why take off Mbata? Why in such crucial matches? You're saving that for what? For the league. For the league. No, it's unnecessary. I'm very frustrated. And it's the second or third time that our coach is doing this to us now. I'm not sure whether he's trying to put uzama ukufaka imali ephaketheni amajita, because obviously getting game time in CAF, there's bonuses and everything.
Yeah.
Angazi sengisola lokho mina, because these substitutions are absolutely unnecessary. Our bench is not good enough. We won't be able to do that. As I'm saying, on another day, on an away game, you're leading 2 or 3 goals. The other team gets 1 goal with 10 minutes or 5 minutes left. I'm telling you, my man, the tables will turn. Watch out. We're going to the knockout stages now. We don't have time for silly mistakes. We have to be able to close off games.
But
If you
isn't
don't
this
have to make a
also
substitution, don't make it.
Isn't this also a pattern in the league as well, especially with the finishing? Don't you think that the Pirates sometimes needs to be a little bit more switched on when they can take chances and do all of that stuff? Just also in the league. I mean, you're talking about Ahly 2-1. Can you imagine? He Cape Town City. People couldn't finish, and then Cape Town City was able to win 1-0. Now the 3 points is gone. You're trying to fight for the league.
Exactly. And look at it. The team Pirates was playing against today. Look, it's not such a strong enough side. But I'm just imagining now, when looking towards the future, when we're playing stronger sides in the knockout stages, I don't think we could have won today's game, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, if we were playing a stronger Ahly side on the knockout stages at home in Orlando, this game was going to turn up differently, very differently. You know, sometimes I just wish ukuthi Pirates ingadlali igame ibonini scoring go 73. Because sometimes mina ngiyasaba when you score first half goals, ngiyasaba when you score early, because we become too complacent. Very complacent. And then our coach wants to do what? He wants to try and make substitution to try and become defensive and everything. But our bench is not strong enough. Those guys, when they come in that pitch, they're not in the pace of the game. And they'll make silly mistakes which will cost us. I'd rather have a tired player who's in tune with the game, than put in someone who's new, who's still blurred up and is not in tune with the game. Not good enough. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. But it's okay, fine. We got the 3 points. Everything went well. But in this competition, no, I'm gonna
have to jump in. Just for time's sake. Hey.
Masepe and Gachabo because Kichabo were not on Butor and anger.
Hey, CJ. Hey, I know you're not here for that game, Marai. Gaffy Orlando. CJ, welcome to the show. How are you?
Listen, why are we even entertaining people that are celebrating to go to the second round? We went to the final with the DTC team. They must stop coming here thinking that the CAF is all that. We went to the final. First time DTC team with a FIFA ban. We're not worried about these people. We went to the final with a FIFA ban. There's no team in the history of CAF who's got a silver medal with a FIFA ban. And these people must not come here and act as if they're doing wonders there. Tina, imagine if we could go there with a full strength squad, what we would do. They are busy here with speaking about squad depth. Still squad depth, son. We went to the final with a DTC team. With our own, we've got a silver medal. We've got a silver medal. Silver. We mustn't come here. We mustn't come here with the $1 million team here and come here and tell us that imagine spending millions on player salaries, and yet you can't even guarantee yourself a quarter-final place.
I'm just gonna let you dig yourself a whole day in the comments. PJ, 1-0 Papa. We need to come here. We need to get back. 1-0 down.
You see, Nabi is frustrating me here. Why would you make such substitutions? I mean, like, I don't understand. Shivavaro, what has he done? You have put him in, what has he done? What threat has he made? I would have left Duba to play that 9. He's more threatening than Chivavaro. I would have left him there in that 9. I would have actually added Potsane if I'm going to make such a substitution. Take Potsane, put him in the right-hand side, and add Pulemodi on the left. We've seen their combination. We've seen how deadly the combination of Potsane and Pulemodi. We've seen it. Now they are here fully fledged. Both of them fit enough Why don't you play them both and put in Vilakazi in the second half? Vilakazi is not a starter. He is not a starter. I would have started with Upotane on the right and Pulemodi on the left. They would have done something more creative.
Yeah.
And George Matlo, I hope and pray no other Chiefs fan is going to be talking about George Matlo. I think now they've seen how useless this person really is. What has he done? He is a creator. You are saying we need a thinker, right? Now George Matlo is in the field. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? I mean, why are you putting Nkosindipile Ngcobo as a number 8 in the first place? He's the only person that is actually being creative. But guess what? He's creative in the deep field. He's making turns. The truth of the matter is this. Ngcobo is short.
Okay.
Ngcobo is short. He can only take 2 or 3 players out. By the time he takes 2 or 3 players out, he's far away from the post. He still needs to take about 3 more. So you can't play him as an 8. You cannot play Nkosindipile Ngcobo as an 8. He should have put Ngcobo where George Matlo is. And maybe put George Matlo to play where Mart was playing. Maybe we would see some sort of creativeness. George Matlo is falling all over the place here, looking for fouls.
Yeah.
Nowhere in the place. He's falling. Lastly, Mr. Oti, we know why SuperSport is not playing a replay of that free kick that was given, because that was not a free kick. SuperSport is very clever. When the ref has made a mistake, they don't replay for us to see what did what was this name Titlokwe do to get that free kick, for them to get that free kick.
But CJ, can I just ask you a question before you go? I just want to ask you a question. Musa Bilankulu and Kagisho Dikashu.
Yes.
The co-head coaches than Nasreddin Nabi, because Kimo, they've got a plan that they're doing something.
What are they doing?
They're beating us.
Yeah. Besides that goal, 10 goals attempt, 5 on target.
You see, look at that. Okay, I'll let you go. I'll leave that one for Monday. Let me figure it out.
Let's talk about it Monday. Shiva Varo, but why is the guy? This guy is useless. Shiva Varo is useless.
Let me begin, Chero. Chero, welcome to the show, Chero. Which game are you going to speak about?
I'll try and speak about both. On this one, which is currently playing, I was watching the Pirate game. Are you sure, guys, which the stove is on, or Unabi is cooking while the stove is off? I'm just, as a Sundowns fan, I'm just asking you guys, did anyone check the stove or load setting in Naturen? What's the story?
It's a slow cooker, man. It's a slow cooker. It's those grills you leave outside for 3 days.
Oh, okay. It's smoke when they're smoker.
It's a smoker.
Okay, now I can see. But anyways, this guy, you guys need to talk seriously about this coach of yours.
Yeah.
Because Gavin Hunt wasn't given this time, Munteg wasn't given this time, Muswane wasn't given this time. So you must be fair. There's nothing here. Seriously, there's nothing here, guys. We are waiting to buy players from where? Who are those players? who are going to turn around this team? How many of those players? 10, 11, 12, how many?
It's the 11th of January, Jero, and I don't even know who's coming in or who's going out of the people who want signings.
Sometimes we're talking about Adams. They are in the final stages of signing Adams. Those are Chiefs players. Sundowns is talking to him in Pirates. And you guys, what are you doing?
Mara, we've inquired.
Inquired? You inquired? Anyways, let me just leave that point. But I'm saying you guys must start talking about your coach. The previous callers were complaining about the Pirate coach making changes. And they are saying if Pirates doesn't have depth. And when the coach brings in players, is he not trying to create depth? Isn't that the whole point of making changes? Because if you keep on playing with the same players, once there's an injury or a suspension, now you have players who haven't played for a month. Because now you want to keep on playing the same players. Isn't Isn't that the point of making substitutions now?
Yeah.
A lot of people complained. I was listening, and I'm thinking, yeah, he's trying to create it depth. Isn't that the whole point? And my last point is this thing I've heard it so many times here. People are complaining about Cross or Ruhoto or Rumta was overlapping too much. I've heard those things, and you'll find which they will concede. We go to your area, maybe Cross Hambile, then they will concede there. I want any instructions as coach. Okay, Mtao or Hoto, you guys must push. Van Rooyen, you must push. Cross, you see where Cross is now, is inside the 18 area. Isn't those coaches' instructions?
Angithi mina Jero, when I bring these things up, I get told that no, the players, hey, Mara, I think too, hey, Jero, maybe they'll listen to you.
And the worst part is these players are next to the coach. Next to the coach here, they are running in front of the coach. The coach is supposed to say, hey, Imawen, where are you going? I've heard so many times, no, this guy is overlapping too much. He's costing us. It is the coach's instruction. It's the coach's instruction. He cannot run in front of the coach and go to the other side of the field, in front of the coach, and the coach keeps quiet.
All I know is that Musa Bilankulu and Dikhashi are doing a better job. Let me bring in the talk. For time's sake. Let me bring in the talk. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good. Which game do you want to speak about?
I'm watching Chiefs and Arrows.
How do you feel about that game?
I'm utterly disappointed. Firstly, I feel like Navi is a quality coach, but then the players that he has at his disposal, they're just letting him down as a coach. Because if you can look at the first half, we were able to create chances, quite a number of chances, but then we're not able to convert. Now, is this something that you can actually, question when it comes to the coaching? Because we're able to create chances. We can play, actually. But then the final third has been dismal. That's one area where I feel like we've been so dismal. Hence, I think we've heard that we're apparently looking into buying a striker. So, in terms of the coach, I'm not going to blame the coach. Now, let's look at maybe the setup. Playing Umtetwa and Mart as a double pivot. So, in this game, in as much as we were able to create chances, I think it was not working because most of the time, they were playing too safe. But then when we brought in Matlo in the second half, I think he was more brave in terms of having to take the ball and go forward. So that's also an element where I feel like maybe in this game, we could have done better. Have someone who's going to play from deep. Because now if you're just having a double pivot, which is not mobile, then in a way it sort of like affects us going forward. So the coach, now I'm not going to blame the coach, but then what I feel like has to be done, let's bring quality players. For example, if you can look at our current central midfielders, let's make a comparison. We had Zungu, who was a free agent. Is there a midfielder that is better than Zungu? If you can,
he scored. Didn't he score yesterday?
Yeah, he even scored on his debut. So he will bring experience into the team. But then we were like, okay, let's pass. And before that, I think when we were under Zwane, we had a chance to sign Mokocho, who was a free agent, one of the best deep line playmakers in South Africa. But then Zwane was like, nah, I'll pass. So it also goes back to how the team is able to recruit players. We don't have quality players, to be honest.
But can I ask, Golden Arrows just jumped us. Cape Town City, I think, is trailing us. Teams that started almost at the bottom of the lot, they were firing coaches even. Do they have better players? What's making them be better than Kaizer Chiefs?
I think I can't speak for the other teams, but then what I can say is that sometimes the players have to take responsibility. You are playing for a big team. So you can't play like you're still playing for your Arrows, your Skukune, those lower teams. Not trying to disrespect those teams. But then in terms of how they apply themselves, this is a big team, to be honest. So when you pull on that GSC, it has to show that you're actually playing for Chiefs. And there's someone waiting on the bench to get their chance. But then what we see on a daily basis, it's disappointing.
Okay. For time's sake, I'm going to bring in Uskara, guys. I'm not going to let anybody else in now because I need to finish and go. Uskara, welcome. What game do you want to speak on?
A bit of both. But
Okay.
who cares? Who cares?
Let me.
Who cares? Who cares if they are losing? Who cares? No, let's start with Chiefs. You cannot buy a driver but still using iskorokoro. You can have Michael Schumacher, iskorokoro, then it won't help with anything. From the goalkeeper, from Bavuma, they should be out. Fire all those people. Start fresh. Even if you can bring MTCA Chiefs, I think they will get more points than these people that are playing now. We need to be fair to Nabi. Let's give. Okay, we can see remember when Nabi was starting, you could see they were trying to play from the back, but it's not working because there at the back there's no one. So you cannot build that with somebody that is not comfortable at the ball. It's not comfortable when they are pressing him. So irrespective of what Nabi can try and do, those people actually they need to be fired. Leave the youngsters that can grow. The older generation, they must all go. I'm not a supporter of Chiefs, but it's not nice now.
Mara, are we not letting Coach Nebi off of the hook? Because if you look at the teams that are around us, like if you look at the teams, Kukune number 4, Golden Arrows number 5, Cape Town City number 7, let's say, Polokwane City. None of those teams have players that we'd love. None of those teams are coached by people that we'd cry about, but they're around us. Can't I question Coach Nabi and say, Mara, Coach Nabi, today you got beaten by Musa Bilankulu. I know all of everything that's happening. Mara, nobody would want any of the Golden Arrows players.
But remember now, it's different coaching a big team and a small team. In a small team, you can just sit back and play for a draw. If one counter comes, you can go and get 1 goal, and then that is that. But Kaizer Chiefs is a big brand. We all know that. They've got a lot of supporters. If I can tell you now, if the next 2 games, Chiefs can win 1-0, 1-0, sitting at the back, you will still say fire Nabi because there's no strategy. So let the big team have better players. That's why they are big teams. And then if 3 teams if Pirate Chiefs, Sundowns, and also Stellenbosch, I see now they will be regarded as one of the big teams. If those teams can be strong, then our league will be better. We can laugh and say Chiefs is losing, hey, wara, 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 wara. But at the end of the day, we need those 4 teams to be strong so that our team can be exciting. Look at now, if Pirate lose again now, as my team, if Pirate lose, we are behind with 6 points to Sundowns. It will be hard to catch those teams. So they will play with Chiefs and then they will beat it easily. But if Chiefs was a big team and playing as a big team, they were gonna maybe give Sundowns a challenge, and then we know that Sundowns can lose against Chiefs, Pirate, and Stellenbosch. That's 9 points.
Okay. So, just quickly, but for time, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna let you just get a last sentence in.
Yeah, I was jumping to Pirate now, moving away. Pirates game. That Pirate game, I think someone should tell Tito when to dribble, when to pass, when to delay the ball. He does that unnecessary. We are counter. We are going forward. Hoto is running. Nkota is running. He just turns and do that thing. If they take that ball, we already have only 3 players, Makaula and the 2 center backs. Someone needs to tell Tito that you need to know when to do it, how to do it. But overall, I'm proud of my team. At least we are going to the knockouts.
For time, guys. Tomorrow we'll break the games down. Tomorrow we're gonna break the game down. Tomorrow we'll have proper conversations about what happened in the game. Tomorrow, Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. live show. So tomorrow we're gonna break it down. Now we're just wrapping up. Last 3 callers. Before I say this, before I let them in, I just want to ask. I need you guys, please. I need. This past week, Coach Nebi said I could play mid-block, counter, and win these games very easily. I'd win them. I'd win a lot. But we need to play attractive football. At what point does the need for a result outweigh the need for this football that we want to play? Because not Golden Arrows, Watenga Stolo, Phillips Tele, Dube Van Roy, Manchiane, and Dwando Esbia, Mtanti Moon. None of you would want this team. They just jumped us after firing a coach. Last season, they went 7 games. I think it was 7 or 8 games beaten. They lost 7, 8 games in a row. Cape Town City has now rebounded. They're now sitting, let me just see. They're sitting 1 point behind Kaizer Chiefs. Changed coach, fired Tinkler, did all of that stuff. Guys, I just want to ask. I see the players, but can't we make a plan as a club to get the results and go home? Other teams are doing it. Or is it maybe that we've got this idea in our heads that we're bigger than? Maybe you need to get the results so you can go and be bigger than. But if you're going to cry and say players every day, guys, there's worse players in the PSL. Much worse. But plans are being made. But anyway. Oh, yeah, actually, Musa Wulankulu and Kagiso Dikhashu are coaching Aros. Anyway, what?
Otsi,
yeah.
There's no big team here. I hear people saying big team. Big teams win, and big teams. For a big team, you need to have performance. You need to show with your performance. I think the problem with Chiefs, you're entitled to this big team title, and I think it's what makes the team under pressure. Because look, I don't think the problem here is the players at all. Look, you're a coach. Okay, you get to a team like Chiefs. You say you need players. You need players. What style of play do you want to play? And which players, for example, if he said he wants to play attractive football or he wants to play carpet football, which players are not doing that in the team? Then you get a player in that certain position. Now we want to bring in a police. We already have a Pule Mori. We already have a Dupreez who's doing similar things to the guy. So I don't think the problem here is even the player. This coach, man, guys, I want to team how OT and consistency, man. we win today, tomorrow we lose. We win, we lose. Yeah. No, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
And I think those substitutions he made when after halftime, I don't think they were really necessary. Why are you changing something that's working? It was almost there. They were almost getting to that 1 point. But I think he killed us, bringing in Frosler pushing up. He left that gap open there at the back. That's where the Arrows guy came in and crossed in the ball. Cross on the other side. He's pushed in too much. He left space for the guy who scored the goal. So, hey, man, I don't know.
Okay. We're gonna break it down, guys. We're gonna break it down. I want to bring in Malmekuto. Okay, we'll come back. Yes, Bo.
Hey, Mr. Ochi.
Bo, please tell me what you think.
Okay, so Kala Mbongo Rivero, man, we are happy as a country. But guess for you know, after 3 games, the Chiefs I came here and then I said, Unabi Ayazi, how they play everything. Then I criticized Will no cross,
yeah.
and then Nakala Mart. Then some of our faithful and about my supporter Chiefs, I was on a ball. Now it's Lana today. And I think 2 weeks back, I mentioned something, what people I mentioned, and I would guys, we can't be defending Unabi because even if we don't have players, Amatima Mangane, we need to beat them. Let's forget about Chiefs and Sundowns. Let's compete with Amatima Mangane. Now, you look at today, if it's Gabo Arrows, I only know the guy who is striker, Pela. The rest of Bafana Mangane, but you still say Unabi are a problem, Ganjan, Buffet. Because the way I call Unabi, even if we land the team Yagumvela, Izodlane Chiefs, Unabi will still gonna defend him saying we don't have players. I believe me, Unabi, from here, Mr. Oti, and Unabi. And then, never you coach about is a cook or is a frustrated team. Now we are after 10 games. You want to tell me who there's a professional coach after 10 games, he's still not sure with starting in lineup. Because sometimes you fagabo ngobo, fagabo motleu, ufaga ama play dala to ukudlala. Then abozwane sekwenzakalana abasabadingi abozwane wayangadlala isibona futhi again. Somehow I believe Unabi doesn't even clue what's happening now, and the pressure anayo is too much. Seems like
so we learned you know Chiefs, you are the sweetest, man. You always beggar these kind of things. So is that thing Chiefs is on beggar. But going forward, we might find ourselves seeing again with top 8. Because for example, how we are playing, if just you become a better team, how are you gonna become a better team from here? Yes, we can go good derby, slightly draw, win a derby. That's what we can start because you know it derby the past 10 years, 20 years, it derby it doesn't have a form. You go to derby, win, anyone can win it derby. But how we playing as a coach with especially with our coach? Like everyone who come on your life, Mr. OT, Njalo for defend the coach. No, we don't have players. A good coach can try something with these players. A good coach can play draws. A good coach can beat a small team like one Abu Arrows, Abu Mazul. But with Unabi, you can't beat anyone. And let alone even beating. You're not even playing a good football. So I think Radabat is Chama coach every day. We do not be not go mele cool half like Makala to half season. If I got change, made must call the second round. Say some cool
Okay, no, hey, yes, for time's sake, the Kulbaga Texas. The Kulbaga Texas. Let me bring Malamikusa. Malamikusa, are you with me?
Mr. OT, yazi efemelini kungaba nomshado kube nomnqwabo at the same time. Yashadwa eOrlando ku happy, yakhalwa eNaturena, bathi Mufu was a good man. It is Mr. OT. Finally umuntu bamthosharayo. Bafaka umusa emanzini. Ngibona ngathi uChiefs give up, seyafa bathi mnikeni umoya. Nanipho bathi likari phasho. Nithi I want Bayern. Bathi mbuyiseleni. Kubi. Nase Torkop. Ngizobathi 10 rand amatikiti. Basa print ukuthi South Africa, let's come together. We need your support. Yellow t-shirts, yellow cowbell. I want to Mr. OT kwepakani yakumnandi akuna stress. Ama Sunday amnandi. Sidla Sunday cause ase Algeria. Bayibiza BELOUIZDAD. Ngihappy Mr. OT. Ngizuye upraveli la complainer. Mina angibonanga nix. Into engiyibona nje ukuthi we are sitting at the top of the table. So number 1, Mr. OT. Siyangena. We are representing South Africa. OT, do you happy now? Pirates is representing South Africa. Do you happy?
As a fan of football, any team, Stellenbosch, Pirates or Sundowns, I am happy.
And then ngicela ungasabi Mr. OT to say Umfukeng is your favorite player. Ufuna into lakhe njalo njengomfukeng Mr. OT.
Yebani.
Awungasabi, ungalabantu beChiefs abafaka umoya omubi. Yabona le nto ulihlagu le iyasho nayo ukuthi he looks up to Umfukeng no vilakazi. Nawe ungasabi Mr. OT ukuthi usho ukuthi uthanda Umfukeng, ufila ngathi kube kanjani leli Chiefs. Kahle ufila ngathi Chiefs bangayibiza iPirates bayibiza Chiefs. Thank you Mr. OT.
Hey. Okay, I've got two members that are asking to come in. These are people that contribute towards the show, so I'm gonna let them come in. And just a minute, Nyavala.
Yo. Yeah, boy, builders warehouse, Mr. OT. Fanele basusa intambo. Builders, cash crusaders. Basusa intambo. Yo, as last week, my fans wait me, but say, Real Madrid. Nah, he called it Arrows. Nah, man, Barcelona Montville. Yo, Kosam. Oh my God. Yo, you've made my weekend, brother. Yo.
Are you sure Nella Montville is Spain, man? Maybe that's what we're talking about here.
Nan maybe if we ban 6 minutes extra time, Benzo buya njenge Sundowns. Yo, hard. Sinyosha much high seas kancane. Yo, push le diets. You go say I'm believe yes. So you correct a mistake.
You guys are the worst. Agent, 1 minute, man. Hey, Barra.
No, I need 30 seconds. I need 30 seconds. Hey, I saw you guys laughing on a Sunday. I'm taking the anointed one. I've told you, OT, that no. I talk to my people and say, no, man, give Arrows a win because they are taking me now. I saw Sinja laughing. I saw Papa Khosi laughing there. I'm like, why? It's fine. I will deal with them traditionally. And I've dealt with you guys. He who laughs last, laughs the longest. Who is laughing now? Look at us now. Who is laughing? Arrows is on top of you. Thank you, Mr. OT.
Look at that now.
There's a reason why I didn't respond, because I know that my redeemer will respond on my behalf. Thank you, Mr. OT.
Let me go to Budisa. Budisa, you've got a minute, my brother. Budisa.
Okay, Buliat.
Sandiso, 1 minute lapho. Ukhipha indaba zama-cable, simamele.
Hello?
Sandiso.
Yebo, kunjani?
Ukhuluma ngama-cable, simamele, ukhipha indaba zonke.
No, man, I'm irritated, yes. I'm really irritated.
You've got a minute, my brother. Tell me about this irritation.
Number one, starting lineup was not okay. That was a too young team of position set up.
Okay.
Every player, most of the players were played out of position. Secondly, you take Ungobo, who is match unfit. Long time, he hasn't been playing. You leave Uzwane, who has proven that he's got potential, he can play. Now, Oslethe Ungobo or Rust in terms of game. You leave a fit player. Now, again, we need strikers. We don't have clinical strikers. If you put in Uranga, who barely challenges a defender, defenders are comfortable around him because he doesn't trouble them. When he gets a chance, he uses a wrong technique. Left instead of chipping that ball with the right foot.
Yeah.
Then you drive it away from the target. So it tells you that umuntu ongenayo technique to kill the keeper in front of you who's going down. You chip the ball because 1-on-1, the keeper surely goes down on a 50-50 ball. Now, coach, honestly, he confused the team. The way he set up his team today, there was no pace. At least you can tell Umatlo when he came in, he brought in some change and you give him game time. Now, the killing factor with Chiefs, coach, it doesn't have consistency on his winning team. A team that played well, he changes the whole team. You know, if Solomon could qualify for first 18, why he is not on the bench today? If he was on the bench, who still is? Are you a confused coach? I'm not saying you are bad, but he looks confused. Hence, I keep saying he needs one local legend to assist him to understand our local football because he knows nothing. He's clueless about South African football. You can tell.
Okay. Sandy, so for time, we'll break it down tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., guys. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. This is all I'm going to say. I've got the log in front of me. And why some of the things don't make sense to me. Kaizer Chiefs have scored the third most goals in the league. So Chiefs, Pirates and Sundowns have 22 goals. Kaizer Chiefs has 16. Right, third most. The closest team after that is a bunch of 12s. Now, issue becomes goals conceded, where Pirates and Sundowns have 4 and 5, respectively. Chiefs has the most goals conceded, second most goals conceded after Igalans, aka Igalans, that team that got beaten 8-1 by Pirates. So, again, my question becomes, where are you going to find these clinical gents? Because outside of Sundowns and Pirates, you've probably got the best squad in the league. Mina, I'm tired of asking about players, guys. I'm not going to ask about players again because Kaizer Chiefs has already made 6 signings this season, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to just sign more and sign more and sign more. Guys, can we be honest with each other? Chiefs is not at a beautiful football place. It's not a place where we need to expect beautiful football. It's not a place where we need to expect flowing ball. We're supposed to be grinding results. Look at our coach, Coach be coming out and speaking about, no, guys, if I wanted to, we could play mid-block and we could transition and we could win games. Yes, win games. You're not going to find anybody better. I made an example the other day. I spoke about Ureinas. Ureinas is the top goal scorer in the league. There was a game where Ureinas scored 1 goal and he missed 6 chances. Guys, missing is not new. The problem is how many of those chances are you creating? 1. And then how many of those chances are you closing back at the back? So, guys, I just want a plan. Musa Bilankulu and Kagisho Dikashwe have been coaching Arrows for what? Maybe 3 weeks now? They've got a win versus Chiefs. They've jumped the Chiefs. 11 games played. And they've even got a game in hand on us, by the way. Cape Town City, Mushina Trigal is barely into 2 weeks of coaching that job. He's now breathing down our necks on top of beating us and Pirates. You can call it luck, you can call it whatever, but we are literally, 4 points behind Polokwane City. We are 2 points behind Skukune, who've got 2 games in hand. All right, guys. You can't be speaking about players and all of that stuff. Just make a plan and go win the game. For me, it feels like this Kaizer Chiefs team is just waiting for favorable matchups. It just so happens that our style of play does well versus Stellenbosch. We win that game. Then we come out with the same stuff the following day, the same stuff the following day, same stuff the day after that. I'm sorry, guys. I think maybe everybody here is talking about players and all of that stuff. I don't see Chiefs as the Sundowns and Pirates. I see Chiefs as a Polokwane. I see Chiefs as a Golden Arrows. I see Chiefs as a Skukune. Forget about beautiful football. You have to earn your way back to beautiful football. You must earn your way back. And earning your way means you have to grind these results. You have to win number 1-0. You have to play a mid-block and go get a game. Because you're going to have games like this versus Arrows. It's colors. Tomorrow when players don't want to come, why would a player, look at Apolis. Here's Apolis. Apolis plays for Polokwane. Why would Apolis want to come to Chiefs? Outside of the name. Why would Jaden Adams want to come to Chiefs? Number 6. When there's teams who are playing Champions League, Pirates is currently number 1, go Champions League. Mamelodi Sundowns is also number 1, if I'm not mistaken, in their group go Champions League. Why would I want to come to Chiefs? Stellenbosch is playing in Africa. So, guys, I don't care anymore. I don't care about the players. I don't care who to coach Ubani. Yeah, the quality coaches are what. Quality coaches are made by results. And unfortunately, this is not a star-studded team. Yeah, Real Madrid and all of that stuff. It's a team that has been struggling for 10 years now. And I think all of us need to put our egos aside, coach, players, fans, and just say, guys, can you go out and get the 3 points when it's put in front of you? At times, maybe you need to go to a back 6 in order to protect it. Go ahead and do it. This was an open game. And as much as people are crying about Chiefs, Colin Arrows, I believe, had more chances than us. Outside of that last few minutes, Colin Arrows had more chances. They were more open. They had a plan. I don't know if you guys noticed. Where did Golden Arrows attack? They were attacking the spaces that Blom left, and they were attacking Ukros. Ukros had a much better game today. That means that during the week, they sat down and they said, guys, this is how you're going to attack Kaizer Chiefs. So, counter, when you get the ball, you're going to play them into certain areas. You're telling me that as we're sitting, Una Biksasa can't sit with his team and look at the team we're going to play next and say, okay, guys, for this game, this is the plan. We've watched more of the same. I've told you guys, how many times have I told you? Chiefs has all of the running, all of the effort, all of that stuff. But there's nobody who thinks up there. So now you have to tell the players, guys, stand here, do this, do this. Jose Rivero had Zwane for 3 days. And look at what Zwane was doing versus a PSL team with DDC players playing around him. Look what he did. You don't need to be incredible for 90 minutes. Forget that, guys. We're too far away from those things. We're too far away. You need your 1 goal, your 2 goals, and then you just need to sit back. No more ego. Yegelani, abo Fiston Mayele, and all of those. Bayegelen. Balandi. Mikel was playing in what? Angola. Totally is a Bafana player. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Aboranga was scoring goals. Gunini is my player, guys. Gunini. But anyway, I'm gonna close it up. Let me close. Guys, tomorrow, 7 p.m. My thoughts are gonna be up in an hour and a half. So 7:30, you'll have my thoughts in full as to how I feel about this game. Guys, see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you everybody that joined me. Thank you to MK Masi, Wendy, Mr. Malachi, EJ, Tooks, Papa Hosi, Fandenom. If you have not followed, please follow. The normal show is Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. unless Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, Banyana, Bafana are in action. We're going to be watching those games live. Please also support the content. I drop my match reactions. I drop my reviews. I drop my, hey, I've got a ton of videos. There's a podcast that I have on my YouTube channel. Guys, support, share, do all of those nice things. It's been incredible. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Bye, guys. No, sani besikhuluma ngeMadrid yaseThembisa. Ko ni Real Madrid idlala eThembisa. Besikhuluma ngayo. Yo, Bayern Munich yaseDavidton.